Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining our Making Spirits Bright event. It's finally here. Tonight, we are bringing families together for a heartwarming night, all while raising funds for a family in need. We're going to get into all that, right after this beautiful guitar solo that was created for us at the request of one of our members. So let's play that. We'll be right back, and we'll talk about all that's going on tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Get all the credit to that from David Schmeidler. So thank you, David, for recording that for us. Absolutely fantastic. Well, here we are, guys. Jake, we've been talking about this now since Thanksgiving. Our good friends over at Mafia Sports Report heard about this, and they're like, we want to help you guys out, so we're bringing the big guns. We greatly appreciate you, Tommy and Mikey. Thank you for joining us tonight. How you guys doing, by the way? Let me start with you, Tommy. How you doing, my friend?
I'm good, man. It's Christmas weekend. I love Christmas time. Like, I love it, man. I live in Michigan, Detroit. We got the Four Seasons here, and it's not snowing yet, but man, I love it. I love it. I love all the lights, and it's just a good time, man. So I'm good. And Buffalo Bills are playing great. So I couldn't be happier, man.
Couldn't be better. Yeah. Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Mikey, what about you, sir?
Absolutely. Christmas is the best time of the year. I live in Northern California, so I can't say I get the Four Seasons like Tommy gets. But I could drive an hour and hit the snow if I really need to, and be okay. But thankful. A lot of things to be thankful for this year. Christmas time makes me do a lot of that reflection throughout the year. And excited to be on here with you guys. It's for a great cause, and we get to talk Bills. How do you not be excited about that?
That's right.
We're not talking too much Bills, but hey, Jake's wearing the hat. He's sporting the beautiful sweater. No way that's an ugly sweater.
You know what? It's not an ugly sweater, but you got Josh Allen hurdling Rudolph, which is just incredible. I think it's going to set the tone a little bit for the show. Mikey and Tommy, appreciate the hell out of you guys for joining us tonight. It's going to be a great show. And I will echo what Tommy said. It's the best freaking time of the year. By the way, we got football on every single day of the week, whether it's college or pro. I mean, can you beat it? My wife hates it. I love it, but here we are. And guys, I'm excited for the show tonight. It's going to be one for the books, that's for sure. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Just to give you all a little taste of what's coming up. So we have an ugly sweater contest that's going to be, we already got our entries, right? We've been trying to get people to submit now for the past month, a little over a month, about 5 weeks. And we got some entries. We're going to bring those up in a little bit when we get to that point. And the hosts here are going to pick a winner. That winner will get a $50 gift card. Then we're going to have some beautiful performances by people that actually pre-recorded some music for us. I think we're going to have one live person, Mr. Ian, is going to join us live and perform for us. So that's fantastic. Then we're going to be talking to friends throughout the show, including Tommy and Mikey, as well as some other content creators on Nickel City Mafia. Going to bring them on, and we're going to be talking to all of you about your favorite holiday memories, because that's a fun thing we like to share. Then we're going to get into Who Wants to Be a Millionaire questions, trivias. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's towards the end. Stay with us for that, because all of you, first of all, you have to participate. You have to be willing to come on the show. We will drop the link. Get on with your phone. Phones work perfectly. We will help you. We'll explain all about the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire trivia when we get there. But essentially, you have an opportunity to win the $50 gift card as well. And we have one special $50 gift card, Jake, and it's really going to have to be for someone local or someone traveling to Buffalo in the near future. Tell the folks about that.
Should I show it?
Yes.
All right. So first off, we were fortunate enough to receive a nice donation from Barbell Tavern, which is well known here in Buffalo. It is by far, in my opinion, and most people's opinions, and Josh Allen's opinion, probably the best wings in Buffalo. And it's not really in the city of Buffalo. It's on the outskirts, but you're not going to find a better spot. Pretty fired up about this. They actually donated a couple things to us, and this gift card was one of them. So, yeah, you'll have a shot at it. Obviously, it's best if you are local, but if you're traveling in, this is the place to go. So we'll see what happens, Mike.
Yeah, I love it. So thank you to Barbell for donating that. And yeah, we have some other donations as well, which you can win. And not only are we going to give away a $50 gift certificate for those trivia winners, but we're going to give away signed Dawson Knox merchandise. So you don't want to miss out. That's going to be a ton of fun. But what we're all here for, all that aside, it's going to be a ton of fun. But what we're really here for is raising money for a family in need. And let me bring up, let me share something real quick. And let's see, we'll share this one over here. Here we go. So this is the second year in a row that we have partnered up with the Punt Foundation, which is a foundation right out of Buffalo. And they help, see here, is that Sharon? Oh, I got to bring it up first of all. There we go.
There we go.
Yes, there we go. So we've been running this event now for a little bit before Thanksgiving, and we've reached $3,100 of our $5,000 goal. So tonight we're trying to exceed that goal, and it's going to take all of you to help us out with that. And basically, if you go down, first of all, you see the little QR code on the screen. If you're watching this on your computer and you have your phone, pull out your camera, scan that thing. It'll take you right to the donation page. If you don't have that, you're watching it on your phone, down in the description is the link to go donate to Cardell. So we appreciate all of you who have already donated, and we appreciate all of you who will be donating. So yeah, it's Cardell. He's got a single mom, and he's got a daughter, Jocelyn. I'm sorry, a sister, Jocelyn. And Cardell was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer back in October. Last year, we were able to talk to the mom and actually see baby Jack. We had a family for baby Jack last year. This year, Cardell's going through it, and it's a little rough for him to come on, or his mom. So we won't be talking to them, but we're going to keep him in our prayers. That is the family you see right there. So all the donations go to helping that family, that beautiful family, while they fight for the child's life. So help us out tonight, and donate.
Good job, Mike. You held it together
Absolutely.
there. I thought you were going to break.
You know,
I got
a lot of cleans. I brought a lot of cleans tonight.
Real quick, Mike, Jose wants to know if they could put it in the super chat if they can't do it that way, and you can.
Yeah, super chat. Any super chats we get tonight will go directly to that. I'll actually donate that on behalf of you. So appreciate that. Great idea, Jose. So Jake, let me start with our guest here. Tommy, can you talk to me a little about one of your favorite holiday memories that you can remember?
Oh boy, put me on a spot. God, I've had so. I gotta say, okay, so I'll do the Bills one, my jacket, because that was a great story. But so I'm a huge Bills fan, obviously, and I grew up in South Florida, not Detroit initially. Hot as hell, humid, but I wanted this Apex Buffalo Bills jacket so bad, and it was my mom gave it to me, got for Christmas, and I wore that thing everywhere, sweating. But I was so happy
In Florida,
to get that.
that's dedication.
Dedication.
Love that.
But that was an awesome gift, and those jackets were not cheap. I remember my mom was so mad because I left it playing basketball. Somebody stole it, but that was a good memory because it was Bills related. And in South Florida, you gotta remember, it's not a lot. Especially back then, there wasn't like Amazon or eBay. Like you had to go through the Buffalo Bills website or something to get. Whatever it was, right?
There you go.
So it wasn't easy to get like Bills gear in South Florida. Like it just was not. So yeah, credit to my mom for surprising me with a awesome jacket, and I think I got a hat too.
It was an Apex jacket.
Apex.
I don't even remember that one.
Yes.
The one I wanted as a kid was the starter.
Starters were dope too,
The
but the
hoodie,
Apex
you know,
one,
the one that
yes,
pulled over,
oh
the starter
dude,
hoodie. Oh, that was
those
my jam.
those are dope too. But yeah, the Apex one was awesome, Mikey, though. But it was just so heavy. Like obviously I didn't know as a kid, but that was an awesome memory, I guess, because it's Bills related, and obviously Sega Genesis one year that was another one.
Nice.
But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, like, you know, as far as Christmas, like gifts wise, awesome, you know, Christmas time that I can remember.
Was it the red, white, and blue one?
Yeah.
Okay. I see the vintage one on here. Okay.
Oh, dude, I love it. It was so dope. It was so dope.
Do you still have it?
No, I left it playing basketball. My mom was going to kill me.
It
My
might
mom
be the one
was
that's
so
on eBay right now. It's Tommy's
Yeah.
old one. It's the one that's on eBay right now.
My mom was so, you guys don't understand. She was so angry. Hey, Jose, thank you.
Appreciate you,
Thank you, Jose.
That means a lot. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, sir. And it looks like we actually got another update here, Mike. Ryan Inge, one of the nicest human beings on the planet,
Yes.
comes in with a $500
Wow,
donation.
Ryan.
Holy
Wow.
smokes.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
What?
Ryan came in with 500 last year, and he actually got his company to even donate. So thank you so much, Ryan. We really appreciate
Wow.
you.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Cheers to you, sir. I mean, everyone.
Scott,
Thank
man,
you, guys.
thank you.
Holy smokes.
Yes, Scott. Every little bit helps. I don't care if it's $5, $1, $500. Every bit helps. I know a lot of people
Absolutely.
think it's, oh, it's too small of a donation. Listen, if all 100 people that are watching this show donate $5, it's $500. So, man, love you guys. Thank you so much. Jason coming in with $20. Just
Thank you,
fantastic.
Jason.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. So, Mikey, over to
Yes.
you, sir. Your favorite holiday memory?
You know, there's so many to think of as a kid. You know, my favorite part about the holidays is the family. You know, and I have a very large extended family. So the most annoying part was I had to travel like 6 different places. However, that was also the best part because there was always different sides of the family that I'd go see. I had my mom's family, I had my dad's family, I had my stepdad's family. So I was always going to one of them, right? And then my dad would have a girlfriend, and we'd go to her family's house as well too. So there's always a bunch of places to go. But it's that waking up early on Christmas morning, right? You know, going out. We on Christmas Eve we did it at my dad's mom's house. So every Christmas Eve I went there. My entire life until she passed away a few years ago. It was Christmas Eve there. Wake up Christmas morning, go out, you know, sit down, have breakfast, go straight from the breakfast table to dig into your presents, straight from presents to one of the grandparents' house. We'd be there for about 2 hours. Me and my brother would go out, play football, because we had a family football game every year.
Nice.
Once we were done with the family football game, we'd come back, we'd grab a quick bite, and then on to the next house. And at every spot, there was something always to do that we did annually. Well, then that's probably my most fond memory of them all, is once we got to the different spots, there was always something we were doing. Most of them had to do with some kind of sports we were playing as kids, or we would get to my another grandma's house, and like all the kids on the street got there at the same time. So we would all get together as the adults were inside, and we'd go outside and do something, play something.
Oh, it's the best.
You know, it was awesome. No matter where we went, that will always ride with me as I get older, because those type of memories, you know, a lot of kids, as we're doing one tonight, I hope they get to experience that type of stuff, because you don't get that type of things nowadays, and I hope more and more kids get to, because it helps me when I get to points that I get I struggle, I get frustrated. You know, I think back on memories like that it's like life could be a whole lot worse.
Yeah, I love that, Mikey.
Absolutely.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yep.
And Jason, we're all family. Absolutely. But guys, I can't believe this. I'm looking in the green room right now, and I sent Santa a letter about a month ago saying, "Hey, Santa, if you had any time, could you stop on our show?" And oh my goodness, I don't know how he made time, but ladies and gentlemen, Santa Claus has joined us.
Whoa!
Well, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Wow.
Oh, it's so good to see all the Christmas spirit. I love it. Wonderful.
I'm going to try to change this. There we go, Santa. We want Santa front and
Woo!
center.
Look at that. Holy
Yeah.
cow, I'm blushing a little bit.
Oh, you guys have all been good. Don't worry.
I was going to ask you this, Santa. Has everyone here on this panel been good in your eyes?
Well, they've all made some of them are borderline, but you guys have all made it. Don't worry.
He's talking about me.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
No, they're good. No worries.
All right. Well, Santa, I mean, we appreciate you joining. I mean, a busy night for you tomorrow, Christmas Eve. I know you and the elves have been busy, but thank you for taking time. How's Rudolph doing, and how's Mrs. Santa doing?
Well, Mrs. Claus is doing wonderful right now. She's helping me get the reindeer ready. Well, it's a big job, I tell you. They have to be fed and pampered, and they're massaged right down to the bone now. They're excited. They're chomping at the bit to get going. I tell you that. And we're running behind schedule a little bit this year. But, yeah, but we've never, Christmas must prevail, right?
Absolutely.
We'll make it. Don't you worry. I'll be at your house on Christmas Eve.
Beautiful. I remember Rudolph helping everyone out that year. That storm hit.
That nose so bright.
Yeah.
He cracked my slate through those storms that night. Yes, he does.
We got some people out there asking Santa if you can bring the Buffalo Bills the Super Bowl.
Well, that's a tall order there. Well, we can do our best. I don't know about that, guys.
I know.
You never know.
Just one in my lifetime. Just one in my lifetime, please.
Come on, Santa.
I remember when the Cub fans were asking for a World Series, and
you gave them one. And you gave them one. So.
And the Bo Sox, they had that one World Series that one year too.
Oh yeah.
Big crowd. So maybe there's hope for you guys.
Well, Santa, we're all going to be leaving you cookies and milk and some reindeer food for the reindeers. We do it every year. Hopefully you appreciate that. I know all these guys here will be leaving you some. Jake, you got any questions for Santa before I ask him a very important question?
Yeah. How do you do it? You talk about energy. I try to embody your spirit, Santa. How do you do it?
I don't know how I do it. I just do it.
Unbelievable.
No, it's a lot of work every year. Yes, it's incredible the amount of energy and time it takes. But you know what? It's the love I have for the children of the world. I want to see their happy, smiling faces on Christmas morning. Well, the ones who are being good on the nice list. But the naughty ones, well, I still care about them too. But they need to improve their behavior. It's just like what's going on in the world today. It's very dark out there, guys, and we need light to bring it all together and bring it back to the light side. And that's what Santa's all about: the gift of giving. Right?
Amen to that. Santa, I'll say this too. As a thicker gentleman myself, and I give you a compliment on that. Right? Listen, as a man that loves cookies and has a sweet tooth, you are an athlete. Being able to get down the chimney, go up the chimney, get into the sleigh, and then you're on to the next house. That's unbelievable.
No idea. Oh, man, I spent a lot of time in that weight room. I tell you that.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, lifting
I
those
respect it.
mugs of hot chocolate and those plates of cookies, it takes a lot of energy. But I tell you, right, though, it does. You have to be a little bit of an athlete. I played a lot of squash when I was younger, so that helped.
Oh, nice.
Have you and the Grinch worked things out, or you guys still kind of?
Oh, the Grinch. Speaking of the Grinch, I babysit his dog Max. He was over here at the house today.
Wow.
And the Grinch is supposed to be here anytime. If he interrupts, I'm sorry, guys. You never know how he's going to act. So he's up and down like a roller coaster. Good, bad, good, bad.
Kind of like Tommy.
Max is here somewhere.
Yeah, like me.
So,
he's a lot like me, Santa. He's a lot
oh, well, he's got a heart 3 times as big. So with the great big heart comes the bad side just as big too.
Santa, have you patched things up with Jack from The Nightmare Before Christmas? I mean, he tried to he kidnapped you that one year, tried to take over Christmas.
That was really the Oogie Boogie, man. Jack was responsible because he's the one who put the idea in his head.
Yeah.
Me and Jack are best of friends now. Oh yeah. It's the Oogie Boogie that I'm not too happy.
I love it. Santa, for the non-believers out there, I've been believing in Santa all my life. I'm a big kid at heart. And for those that don't believe, I always tell them this: you stop believing in Santa, those Christmas presents stop coming. So
that's right. They wonder why Santa, why didn't I get a present? Well, that's probably because you stopped believing, number one, and you've been a bad boy, number two. So work on being good and get a little faith back. That'll help.
You have to believe. You have to believe. Santa, I know, thank you again. I know I sent that letter over a month ago. I didn't know if we'd hear from you, but here you are. I'm just curious, are there any children that you've been specifically watching that maybe you can give us an update or give a shout out to?
Yes, absolutely. I have a few here, if you don't mind.
Oh, please
Yes,
go right ahead.
Well, I'm very interested in Cardell. Cardell's a boy who loves cars and trucks and superheroes and in the Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
And he's working really hard with cancer right now, and we need to all rally around him and give him the support that he needs to fight the good fight. And I'm sure he'll come out victorious with all the support he's been getting. So let's all do that. And his sister, Jocelyn, Cardell's sister. Yeah, she loves Minnie Mouse. And boy, who doesn't love Minnie Mouse? Well, of course, Mickey and I go way back. And then Bluey from Skype and Skype from Paw Patrol. Oh, yes, the old Paw Patrol. Santa's a big fan of the Paw Patrol. So, and then we've got Jonah, who loves the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know how he balances that, but but the Bills, of course, he's better love the Bills. And we got Maxie. She loves stuffed animals and especially puppies. Yes, so love puppies and wants a dolly. She wants a dolly for this Christmas. So yes. I think she might get that. And Bowers, 4-year-old boy who likes cars and dinosaurs, and he likes the Buffalo Bills too. A lot of Bills fans. Yes, and we got Max. Max loves Roblox and Minecraft. Oh, isn't that wonderful? I love Minecraft. Maybe you can build me a Santa's palace in the North Pole.
I like that.
Yes, and Sandra D. Loves Squishmallows and Lego sets. Who doesn't love Legos? We need more Legos in the world. That's for sure. And Gabriel, Mini Mafia. Kennedy, she's 6-year-old and she's into Barbies and books. Whoa, the kids need to read more books, don't they? Sure and the Buffalo Bills. Oh, she loves the Bills too. And Emery, she's into Barbies and she loves the Buffalo Bills. And we've got Abigail and Corey and Caleb and Brandon and Brian and Nicole and Jackson and Mila and Charlie and Reedon, excuse me. And Nick, Carson, Archie, Zoe, and Thea. Well, all on the nice list this year. You've done a great job. Everybody at the North Pole is so proud of your behavior, and that's one of the reasons I'm calling. I just had to tell you guys, you're on the nice list, and look out, I'm coming to town.
Wow, Santa, thank you so much. Yes, I think a lot of us know some of these children that you read off. So
good.
Thank you so much. And I think they're all excited to see Santa. So
well, they'll see me I'll see them, but they might not see me.
They better not see you. If they figure out how to do that, they need to share with us.
A couple times I've been caught, but not that many in the last 500 years. Maybe 3-4 times.
I always joke, my little 11-year-old always says, Dad, can we try to stay up and catch Santa Claus? And I've told them back in the day, me and my brother, we were one of those two that were actually stayed up and caught you, Santa. I don't know if you remember my brother Paul.
I do remember that, Mike. I do.
Yes. So,
well, man, it happens, but not very often. You're one of those whippersnappers. Yes, I know. Yes.
Well, we appreciate you, Santa, very much. I know you got a busy day tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us.
Idea.
Yeah,
all right, I will.
So thank you, and God bless you, and stay safe, and tell Rudolph and all the reindeer that they'll have plenty of food when they stop at our houses. We appreciate you.
Oh, wonderful! They'll be looking forward to that, and so will I. Make those cookies, guys.
Yes. Brand new batch made today for you, sir.
Oh, wonderful! Awesome, guys. All right, be good, everyone, and I'll see you.
Bye, Santa.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
And Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
Yeah. Wow. That was awesome. That was amazing. How do you follow that? That's the real question.
Right.
I don't know if you do, but I'll tell you what. I mean, I'm still, I don't know. I'm like a little kid, man. I feel like, I finally got to talk to the man himself. And we did it on a podcast. I mean, this is the way it is nowadays, right? We have technology to get Santa on. Oh, wow.
I told my wife to watch because there was supposed to be a special guest, and it was Santa. He showed up, so
Oh my goodness.
hopefully they caught it.
By the way, I do want to say, if any of the parents here want to reach out to Santa and maybe give a private shout out to their child, I mean, in the description of the video here is a link to go connect with Santa and Elf Katie. And by the way, Elf Katie makes this incredible hot cocoa, which I delivered a bag of. It's fantastic. And they also have some amazing coffee that she makes. So check out the link in the description of the show. And yeah, thank you, Santa. Again, we appreciate you so much. We're supporting you. We're supporting you every way we can. So, man, guys, that was so much fun. So, how you feeling? How you feeling, Tommy? You feel you're on the good list?
I should be, I guess. I dropped a lot of F-bombs this year. I'm not gonna lie. I tried it. I was getting so much better, right, Mikey? Mikey can even say I was barely using the F-bomb, and man, yeah.
And Sean
F-bomb.
McDermott and the Buffalo Bills have
yeah. Yeah. And I think I set a record this year. I don't know. So I hope I'm still on the good list. I don't know.
It's all about what's in your heart, Tommy.
Right.
That's right, Tommy. Stay true to yourself, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, Jake, before Santa joined us, we were talking about our favorite holiday memories, and I think it was your turn, sir. Can you share with us?
Well, first off, I wanted to ask Santa. I meant to ask him, can he play a 3-tech or a 1-tech or something? Listen, I don't think we'll need him tomorrow night, but maybe in the future, come Miami or something. You know, if Daquan Jones can't go, can he fill in? Like, that would be kind of cool. That's my Christmas wish right there. If he could play 3-tech or 1-tech, that'd be pretty solid as an athlete. But no, I think my favorite, I have so many really good holiday memories. Last year, I talked about the one where it was Christmas morning. We found, me and Blake, we got walkie-talkies, and there was a message left from Santa on the walkie-talkie. I'll always remember that one. But then there's just a recurring one that I don't know if it's going to happen this year. We're going to give it a go. I see Ian out there in the chat right now. But every year, myself and the fellas, we get together from the neighborhood. We all grew up together. We always played street football, very similar to Mikey. And we'd always do a Christmas Eve game or a Christmas Eve game. I think it may happen after Christmas this year, but we do it every single year. We always take a picture together, and it's just an awesome thing. And the funniest part is the neighbors, the older neighbors will watch us on the street play. We're, 30 years old out there on the street just throwing the ball around thinking that we're 10 years old again. And it's awesome. And I wouldn't change it for the world. As a dad, I want to embody that spirit into little Maxie, MVP, so she can see that as well. So I would say that is definitely a memory that I cherish and a thing that I look forward to every year.
I love it. For me, I have so many good memories. I shared a childhood one last year. This one goes back about 7 years, in 2016. And I'll try not to use these. So excuse me if I have to use the Kleenex or the tissues. But I was diagnosed with cancer in October of 2016, a very rare cancer. I woke up one day and I was shaving and I couldn't feel my chin. And after going to a lot of doctors, they finally figured out what was wrong. And then I started my battle. And when I was battling, I was connected with 2 families with children that had cancer. And those little kids gave me so much strength. I mean, I saw what they were going through. And my cancer, when I had to go in for treatment, it was a full week. Every 3 weeks, I had to go in for a full week. And I had to get shots in the back of my spine. And when I was doing those type of things, I'm like, how am I going to get through this? But I see these little kids dealing with the type of cancer that Cardell is dealing with. And I'd be like, if they can do it, I can do it. So anyway, that year, I was let out of the hospital the day before Christmas. We didn't know if I was going to be able to get out in time. And every year, my family traveled to Anaheim Hills, where my aunt lives. And she doesn't live there anymore, but that's kind of was the central point where we'd all gather. So we got there and we opened the door. And to my surprise, my 3 kids from Buffalo coordinated with my wife, and they came out to surprise me. They were right there. What are the best Christmas present ever. They stayed with me for another week, and it was just a great time. So that's one of my favorite holiday memories. And by the way, I'm cancer-free, kicking cancer's butt, and we want Cardell to kick cancer's butt as well. I want to help his family. It's not an easy thing. I saw these families having to, they use up all their 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 vacation, their sick time, and they have to stay at home with the child, and they're struggling. How do I pay rent? How do I pay mortgage? How do we even eat? And there are great organizations like the Punt Foundation that help them out. And there are other podcasters like us and Mafia Sports Report that help them out as well. So anyhow, I think, Mikey, you had something to say.
Yeah, that's an amazing story, but it's not just us. It's our chat. It's all the people that come in. None of this is possible without all of you guys. So thank you. Generosity is the time of year, and you don't realize how little that you may think it is, how far it goes. I've actually been on the other side of this, where I've had family members who had to be in the hospital and had to take time off of work or go away and have a foundation like Punt or children's foundations or whatever the case may be that has helped them get by to make their lives just a little bit easier, so they can focus on the child rather than what's life's bringing them.
Yeah, 100%, 100%, Mikey. And like Mikey said, of course, we can't do it without all you out there. We've been raising money since before Thanksgiving. Friends, family, it's always easier up front. You ask your friends, your family, your coworkers, and of course, you get off to a pretty good start. But then it's really about bringing everyone else in, and and there you are, all of you. There's a bunch of you out there, and you're here supporting us and that family. So we really appreciate it. So keep those donations coming. Again, I don't have it up right now, but in the description of the video or the show right now, you can go donate to Cardell. Tommy, before I bring up the first artist, we're going to have a little performance here. Any final thoughts before we move on to that?
No, man, I'm just happy for you, man. I'm glad that you fought the fight and you got through it, man.
Appreciate that. Well, we have a lot. Last year, we had 2 artists, which were fantastic. They brought a couple songs each. Beautiful. We have a couple returning. And one of those artists is Orlena Owens. She's been in my life for a very long time. Troy, Troy Jake, my best friend for, I don't know, seems like forever. That was his little sister. So we're going to bring her up. She's got 2 songs for us. We'll play one right now, talk a little bit, and then we'll play the second one. So here we go.
My name is Orlena Owens, and I'm going to be singing a couple of songs for you tonight, and I hope that you enjoy them. I sat upon your knee. I wrote to you of childhood fantasies. Well, I'm all grown up now and still need help somehow. I'm not a child, but my heart still can dream. So here's my lifelong wish, my grown-up Christmas list. Not for myself, but for a world in need. No more lives torn apart, and wars would never start, and time would heal all hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. No, this is my grown-up Christmas list. As children, we believe the grandest sight to see was something lovely wrapped beneath the tree. But heaven red packages and bowls can never heal a hurting human soul. No more lies torn apart, and wars will never start, and time will heal our hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. No, this is my grown-up Christmas list. What is this illusion called the innocence of you? Maybe on the end I'll finally, can we ever find the truth? No more lies torn apart, and wars would never start, and time would heal our hearts, and everyone would have a friend, and right would always win, and love would never end. No, this is my grown-up Christmas list. This is my only lifelong wish. This is my grown-up Christmas list.
Wow, Arlena, thank you so much, Arlena. She's always been a performer as far as singing. She has in a band, and she's got the sweetest voice. And how do you love? How much did you love the dog getting involved?
I was
there,
just
right?
gonna say, I love the
I
dog
mean,
getting in view there.
It
Always
was-
got to steal the show, right? The dogs.
Yeah, there you
Look
go.
at that. There
Yeah.
it is, Tommy.
Mikey, you have
What's
a
your
dog?
pups?
I have 4 dogs.
Oh wow, wow.
Wow, nice.
Yep.
So my family is a recent dog owner as well. First time for me ever. So we're excited about it. Cora is her name. So again, Arlena, thank you so much. Again, fantastic. We got another one from Arlena, and we're going to go right to that right now. So this time she goes a cappella, which is
Okay.
beautiful. There we go.
All right, I'm going to sing one more song for you. I'm going to be doing an a cappella. But I want to wish Cardell and his family a very Merry Christmas. And I send my love and my prayers to you and your family. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Merry Christmas.
Wow. Beautiful. Touching. You want to talk about needing the Kleenex? That's when I need it, is during these songs. Wow. We are, I guess we're 250 away from reaching 4,000 from donation trackers. So please, share the link. I know this is a tough time for a lot of people during the holidays. And if you can't help financially, maybe you can help just share it on your social media. We're actually going to be raising money for a few weeks after this, actually one more week through the first, but we really want to try to reach our goal today if possible. So share it with your folks and friends, family, coworkers, social media platforms. We really do appreciate it. I see Ian out there. We got a lot of performers tonight, and I did tell Tommy and Mikey we might have to pivot if whenever Ian joins, because he's live and where he's going to do a live performance for us. So let me bring him on to the show here.
He's chomping at the bit. He understands the
man.
saying, "Hungry dogs run faster," and here he is,
Chomping
live.
at the bit. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you
yeah.
just fine. Ian, let's tell the story about last year. We tried to get you on live.
Yes.
And of course, that blizzard hit, right?
The blizzard hit. I lost power for 3 days, and I ended up having to essentially flee my apartment. And I waited for a plow to go by, and I drove behind the plow for going like 5 miles an hour. It took me an hour, and I had to find my parents' house essentially, and it was
Wow.
crazy.
Illegally.
It was
Illegally.
yeah, illegally.
I love
Not
it though.
supposed to do it, but
I
we
think
had to.
It's all grit.
The temperature was
it-
dropping in the apartment pretty rapidly. We had to get out of there. So yeah, thankful that we made it through, and it turned back on the next day, so it worked out.
That's
I
awesome,
think you
man.
did join us for trivia later that night on your phone in a little dark area. We couldn't even
I was
see
the
you.
shadow man.
All right. So, Ian, thank you so much for joining us and doing the live performance. So I'm excited.
Absolutely.
Let's get into it, man.
Sure. Well, first thing, can you hear this?
Oh, yeah.
All good? All right. We're good. So I'm going to play a little Christmas Time Is Here for everyone. Start with that.
Classic.
Beautiful, Ian. Beautiful.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us, Ian. I mean, we can keep going. You got another song lined up?
I can play pretty much anything that you'd like me to play, to be honest with you. I heard that you guys were talking about Christmas memories. I popped in right around that time. If I could, one of my favorite memories, just over the years, is I was always the one that got to hang the stockings every Christmas Eve. So my favorite thing in the world to do was to go and like find some string somewhere in the house and grab the stockings and hang them up over the fireplace. I would love doing that every Christmas Eve. And one thing that I always, as a kid, everybody likes the presents the most, right? But as you get older, my favorite thing now on Christmas is just watching other people open the gifts that I've given them. It's the best. It's the greatest feeling in the world when you're like super excited to give something to somebody and watching them open it up and you're like, oh man, this is going to be great. It's the best feeling in the world. It really is.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Totally agree. I mean, Ian, do you have children?
I don't have any children.
All right.
Jake's daughter Maxie is my pride and joy. Love Maxie to death.
Yeah.
And I have another niece
him.
and nephew that I also my brother has. So, but no children.
No worries. Well, I know Maxie's a cutie. And did you see Santa joined us, Ian? Santa
I
Claus
popped
joined
in
us.
right when Santa mentioned Maxie. Actually,
Oh, that's
I
awesome!
did
Wow,
see right when he started talking to Maxie. I thought that was awesome. So
it is.
very good to see.
I want to give a shout out here to Jose, who came in with another $20 donation. Thank you, Jose.
Wow.
Really appreciate it. Really, really means a lot.
Absolutely.
So, Jake, you got anything? I mean, this is your friend of many,
Yeah,
many years, right?
Yeah, I've known Ian since we were 5, and
5.
Yeah, I mean, you know what the best part with Ian is? It's like I could just like say a word, and he knows exactly what I'm gonna say. Like, there's chemistry there. I talked about like our Christmas Eve football games and stuff too. I was always quarterback; he's always a receiver, and I'll just put the ball exactly where I need to put it every time. Now, listen, we're washed up, we're well beyond our years, but we still got that. The chemistry is still there. It's like Josh and Steph, not as of late, but it's like Josh and Steph out there, like all the time. I do throw a lot of interceptions too, so it kind of goes with it. But yeah, no, it's awesome. And Ian knows his fair share about football as well, as far as like players in college. He is into it. I mean, almost, I would say you're right there with me, man.
I didn't have a choice. I mean, we spent almost every day together, as soon as we became friends. And it was very clear that football was your world. So I was like, all right, I'm going to make it my world too. And so I got just as into it. Now I can't name everyone's favorite food like you can, and where they all went to college. I can't do that, but I can, I know a little bit. I know a little bit for sure.
Ian and I still play ESPN NFL 2K5 together, the greatest NFL video game ever created, because we refuse. Listen, no offense to Madden. I know Josh is on the cover. EA sucks. I'm just going to say it. I know it's Christmas time, but the greatest NFL video game of all time, still to this day, is ESPN NFL 2K5. So that is, we play that still, Mike, and we're writing notes down. We pretend like we're GMs. I've downloaded. There you go. Love it, Tommy. You know. And it's a shame that EA has the monopoly on it. They have the 2K24 version as well. I mean, there are people that still update this game with the rosters, the jerseys, everything. They have it in 4K now that you can get it on your PC, and it's unbelievable. I know I'm probably, rambling a little bit here, but that's how much passion I have about that game. That game has single-handedly brought Ian and I together. I feel like it's made us closer. So the impact that game has on our lives and our friendship is immaculate.
It's a lot. I mean, I would love to go back and look and see, because it keeps track of how many hours you played, and it's got to be in the thousands. It's unbelievable how much time we spent on that. But absolutely,
You're right. By the way, nothing's compared to that game.
No.
Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, you got the older school games and stuff like that. Which I respect.
the halftime show with Berman, where they played, they showed you actual highlights of games. They showed you your highlights of games. They showed the fans in the stands talking shit or chat. They showed players on the sideline like chirping. Like, you just don't. The presentation alone, blew any game away. And then the gameplay even now is better than Madden as far as realistic like goes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy that Madden has still can't get it right. But I agree, 2K, hands down. And by the way, $20 for that game.
Yeah, I know. That's
20.
the best part. It was like revolutionary. Instead of being the normal $59.99 or $49.99, whatever it was, they listed it at $19.99. Yeah, and it came out earlier than Madden too, so they really jumped.
And one more quick thing on that. If you had Xbox, which I did because it was different from Xbox to PlayStation because they had the inside the system, whatever, you could add your own music. So when you scored touchdowns, it could be whatever music you downloaded into your Xbox it would play. It's so cool, man.
Oh, it's amazing. Amazing. And then the halftime show, when they would show the highlights, I don't know if you knew this, Tommy. So I had both. My brother had an Xbox, I had the PS2. So the PS2, they would just show still frames.
Right.
They wouldn't show the actual
Xbox
highlights going.
That's what I said. Yeah. The Xbox version played. That's why I had to get the Xbox. They showed you the actual.
They showed you the play. Yeah. They kept all
which
that.
was amazing, right?
I know.
Amazing.
I know.
Yeah, amazing.
It's just incredible. Yeah, revolutionary. Still to this day.
Absolutely.
We got another donation coming in from Go Bills Podcast at $4.99. Thank you so much, Brett. Really appreciate that. Big Al's requesting another song. Before we do that, something special for me. My sister, my niece, my nephew, my brother-in-law, they're all watching the show. This might be the first time they're catching a show. I told them it was important, and hopefully Sandra D was happy to hear Santa talking about her, Michelle. But I remember when Dad used to buy me games for Sega Genesis for Christmas, and they were games for you, Paul, and Dad. Yeah, sports games. Yeah, we're all about it. So good to see you out there, fam. Ian, do you have one more you can do for us?
Absolutely. I did anything for Mr. Podger. I have to.
Let's go.
I mean, absolutely. But real quick before I do, I just want to say thank you for having me on. Much appreciated. My full-time job is a musician. I do this for a living where I go and I freelance and I do all sorts of music, play all sorts of different genres and styles. And if you're so inclined, I do have a website, which is my name and music at the end of it. Has any gig that I'm playing in the next month on it. If you're in the Buffalo area and you want to come see me play. And then I also am big into a lot of the musicals in the area. I play for most of them. So if you're ever, out watching a musical, I'm probably in the pit playing for it most certainly. So it is my job. It's my full-time job.
Oh, that's awesome,
Very
Ian.
lucky.
So you know what? Why don't you shoot Jake the link to your website, and we'll put it in the description of the show and other shows that we do.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Sure.
And because
Ian,
Mr.
real quick.
Podger's here. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say favorite Buffalo Bill of all time. Just want to get one Bill question in. Got to do it.
My favorite Buffalo Bill all time?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Putting you on the spot.
put me on the spot. I mean, I love me some Albert Jabinion.
Oh, nice.
I do love Albert Jabinion quite a bit.
Mike would like that name.
First 1,000-yard receiver for the Bills
Yeah.
ever in the history.
Back in the day.
Yeah,
Very nice.
very awesome.
About Ray Carlton. There's a name for you.
Ooh,
This is what we do. Now we're just going to go back and forth.
it is.
There's nothing that I don't think there's many other things that bring a man more joy than just sitting down and naming random players back and forth. Like it just brings me, it gives me butterflies. I love it. I don't know if you guys feel the same way about that, but it's amazing.
Oh,
Something
absolutely.
about it. I
Feeling
don't
some
know.
Jeff Posey there.
Oh,
Dude, when we did our top 100, like I think a year ago, Mikey.
Yeah.
We had to do our top 100 Bills of all time. We did the whole summer,
nice.
and
That's
it was
awesome.
it was a lot of work, but it was awesome to do. But man, we went through. It was so many memories just going through certain players that we forgot about, or it was just crazy.
We
man.
learned
So
about
much.
it as well because we went back
Yes.
to the AFL days and we pulled
dude.
a lot of those guys out. And
Yeah.
it was like a historical of the Bills. It was awesome.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
cool.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic.
That's
Well-
fun stuff, man.
I'll play one more. I don't, I'm always requested to play this every Christmas because I have to. I'm a piano player, so I'm told to play this. And normally I would say no, but with Mr. Podger being in the chat, I'm going to play it for him. A little Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Oh, love it. Wow.
Yeah.
Bringing
Hell
back
yeah.
some good memories there. Oh, fantastic. Big Al.
That was awesome, man.
Big Al. I see Mama Padre out there tonight, too. Good to see you, Mama Padre.
Oh yeah, of course.
Ian, thank you, buddy. That was so good. Yeah, get that link to us, man. People got to know more about you. So share that website with us, and we'll put it out there for you.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we got you,
Merry
man.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Ian.
Merry Christmas, brother.
Always welcome, man. Love you. We'll see you. Hey, tomorrow. Breakfast, maybe.
Breakfast, maybe. Maybe.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll
We'll
talk
see.
about it.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
everyone.
Love
Later,
you.
guy.
Let's go back to our view here. Man, amazing. We got 2 songs at Ian. Didn't know he was going to join, but thankfully he did. Last year he was unable to because of that storm. And man, I'm so glad he was able to join us this year. Man, I'm telling you, this is incredible. I love the Charlie Brown one that he just did right there. I think a lot of the folks in the chat got excited too, especially the ones that go back to the Charlie Brown days. You know, I don't see Charlie Brown on TV much more anymore. What's going on?
I don't know. I think it is on Apple TV. I actually bought it on Prime Video too. I like bringing it up for Maxine. So it's great. It's timeless. I honestly like the music is great. You know, she likes it. So, but I don't see it on TV much.
Well, a lot of people are going away from, the old school cable and doing more streaming. So a lot of times you find them there. So it's not scheduled like it used to be. Like you'll still randomly find them on NBC, ABC, CBS one time. But now that everyone streams everything, they get it like on demand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I remember we used to just schedule that day. Like you'd see the, Rudolph coming up in 2 weeks, and the family would just kind of schedule that time. Josh Allen donated $50 in covered feeds. I don't know if that's the real Josh Allen, but it's somebody named Josh Allen.
Now, wait a minute here.
Oh my goodness. Josh watching the show. Appreciate you, Josh. Love it.
Love it. Yeah, that's great.
Well, we got a couple more performances here, and then we're going to bring on Sean and Brett after these 2 performances, kind of get their favorite holiday memory. And then we're going to do the ugly sweater contest. So stay around. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the ugly sweater entries. And I'll be checking to see if any late entries came in. And then we got lots more performances. We got trivia. And again, the ugly sweater contest will win $50. Also, the trivia will win $50, including some Dawson Knox signed merchandise. Mikey, he's a big fan of Dawson. I hear him, talks about him a lot. So
I do. I love Dawson. A little concerned about his drops, but you know what? It's the holiday season. It was really cool of him to get some signed merch out there to give away for this awesome event.
Yeah, Dawson Knox is affiliated with the Pump Foundation, and he's helped raise a lot of money. And when we called the Pump Foundation, actually, we talked to him last year, but this year we said, hey, can we get anything from Dawson? They actually drove over to Jake's house one night, dropped off some signed merchandise. So pretty awesome stuff. I think we got a signed glove, Jake, and then we got 2 signs that are autographed by him. Do. So all that coming up. So stay around. We got lots going on. So let's get into our next performance, 2 of them, from a band called Toolshed Jack. They're a cover band, beautiful band out of Philly. And our good friend Keith from our AFC East Summit show is neighbors with them. And he told them about Cardell, and they said, yes, they were going to actually be doing a concert for some folks. You'll see that. This is actually, they're doing their concert, but to give a shout out to Cardell. So let's give it up for Toolshed Jack.
All right, so these next 2 songs are going to go out to a little boy named Cardell, who is currently battling cancer. Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long may the world dancing and never part.
Oh, Mike, you are on mute, sir.
Tool Shed Jack, give it up for them. Beautiful band out of Philly. Thank you, Keith, for Keith asked them, and they're like, absolutely, 100%. We got you, Keith, and appreciate you. So I want
people in Philly aren't nice, by the way. We got Keith, one of the nicest Dolphins fans. Who would have ever thought we'd be good friends with a Dolphins fan, Mike, outside of Troy, right?
Yep.
He lives in Philly, and then Toolshed Jack. So, I mean, just awesome people. So thank you guys so much.
Mike, as a suggestion, because I know she's having a tough time finding the link.
Yeah.
You know what you could do is also in the ticker, you could put like the website possibly in the ticker.
All right.
Like create, you know what I'm saying? Make a ticker and just put, just in case. I'm just.
Thank you for reminding me about that, because we do have a ticker.
There we go.
But I don't have.
All right, Tommy, let's go.
But I don't have the link in there, so I will add it to that. Can someone out there make a quick check? I'm pretty sure the link is in the description of the show. I'll be kicking myself if it's not. Let me know. I can get that added right away.
I'll look for you.
Right.
I'm on there anyway, so let me look right now. Yeah, no problem.
So we're going to be going back to Toolshed Jack one more time for another beautiful performance. Yes, Tommy.
It is in there. Check out to reach. Actually, no, it's not. Please submit your ugly sweater. You got the link to reach out to Santa. You got to check out the coffee. You don't have the link to that.
Really? Okay.
No.
Let me see how I got the. Let me see how I missed that. But all right, I'm going to add it as Toolshed Jack performs again for us once more. Here we go.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go, Toolshed Jack. Yes, fantastic performance. Beautiful that they would take their time and actually do that during a live performance in front of some folks. So appreciate you giving a shout out to Cardell and two incredible songs. Mikey, I guess somebody was asking for you. I mean, somebody, let's see, who was it?
Someone's asking for me?
Oh, my 6-year-old daughter, Stefan, who actually is a co-worker, huge Bills fan, saying, where did Mikey go?
Oh, I have family over. I had to step out for a second.
All right. Well, you have a fan, Mikey. You can't be disappointed like that too much.
I like what Tommy chimed in with here. Mikey's like Clark Griswold this weekend. Lots of family over for the Christmas weekend.
It is, and it's like that for all the holidays. So I have not just a Christmas vacation, but I have a Thanksgiving vacation and an Easter vacation.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we go all over the place. As I told you earlier in my story, like still to this day, because I take my daughter now with me when I go to these places. I don't go to quite as many, but I still like 2 or 3 locations for every holiday.
Love it. Well, thank you, Mikey. And again, if you have to disappear, if you have to leave, let the folks know you'll be right back.
Right?
You'll be right back.
Well, I put it in our chat because the music was playing. I'm like, okay, I'll just step away for a second.
Thanks, Stefan, for reaching out. Alberto, good to see you out there. It's good to see family, coworkers, friends, and new friends out there. Appreciate all of you who have donated and continue to donate and continue to watch the show. Hopefully you're having a good time. I know I am. I hope you guys are as well. So let's bring on a couple dear friends to us, and we're going to bring on, see how I can get 6 people lined up here. Yeah, it works pretty well. We got our good friends, Brett from the Gold Bills podcast and Sean from the Red, White, and Bills. They actually have been helping Nickel City Mafia for quite some time now. They're on our Saturday Red, White, and Ruthless. They're just a couple of great guys. And guys, I wanted to bring you on because I love hearing, your favorite holiday memory. I love asking people that question. So, Brett, let me start with you, my friend. What's your favorite holiday memory?
Well, for me, I kind of went through this before the show, and I was talking to my my stepfather-in-law, and we were talking about what was my favorite Christmas memory. I mentioned one that was watching my nieces and nephews open up their gifts on Christmas Day. That's probably one of my favorite memories. But personally, one of my favorites has to be going to Helen, Georgia with him and my mother-in-law, which was incredible. And being able to go on the mountain roller coaster. And that was my first experience on one. And just being in a Hallmark Christmas town, it was incredible to see. And then spending some time going on we went to Sugar Mountain and we went skiing, which was incredible. And when we went skiing, I ended up falling on my rear end, let's put it that way. And it was a lot of fun. I was on the easy slope, and it was a nightmare of a time. I was getting frustrated and everybody else was having a good time. So I had to take a couple of minutes and just reflect on that and say, you know what, if I made a fool of myself, hopefully I get in with this family. And of course I did, which was great. And being able to make that a memory that will last forever. That's one that I'll never forget. And life is all about making memories, and that's what we need to do. And I think what you guys are doing, number one, is incredible, raising money for Cardell and his family. So don't forget also to go and click the link and donate if you can. And if you can't, spreading the word is always important too.
Appreciate you, Brett. Thank you for sharing. And again, congratulations. You recently got married, and now you're building new holiday memories that you and Hannah are going to have for years to come. So appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you and Hannah. Thank you for all that you have done for the show. And then Mr. Kula, I always say nobody cooler than Mr. Sean Kula. There he is, bottom left. Sean, you joined us before Brett did, but then you introduced us to Brett. But share with us your favorite holiday memory, sir.
Well, first, this has been incredible. I've been smiling the whole time, and when Santa came on, my son was right next to me, so he got to listen, and it was just it's always awesome. You guys are doing it's a heck of a show, and great cause, and so many generous, amazing people in the chat, and then the 5 gentlemen up here with me as well. Just like everyone else, it's there's a lot of memories to pick from. I also come from a big family. Now my family's more scattered across, Vermont, New York City. So Christmas is even more important for that aspect because family is always around. But when I think about Christmas the most, I think about helping my grandmother cook, get ready for the day. Now it's my aunt's taking over those duties. So I'm always trying to help my aunt. My aunt's a little bit more stubborn than my grandmother was because she wants to do everything herself. And you try, hey, can I help you with that? Can I do this for you? And she's like, oh, no, I can do it all. But I know she enjoys me being there, and it's like something I love watching the kids open the gifts and everything, but having that, love through food and, Italian household, just cooking with the family. It's been that's always the best for me. And like I said, family coming from all over the place because they're all scattered out now is just even more special. And by far that's the best for me.
Ham or turkey, Sean, on Christmas Day? What's your family do?
We do haddock.
Ooh.
And
okay.
Chicken franchise and things like that.
Nice.
But ham would be my choice on Christmas. Out of ham and turkey, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you too. Appreciate the heck out of you. And like I said to Brett, Merry Christmas, Sean. I wish you and your family, your wife, your cute little boy, nothing but the best. I hope Santa brings him everything that he wants, and including you and your wife. You guys are fantastic people, both of you. And love you guys and appreciate all that you do. Thank you, guys.
Of course.
Thank you, Mike. Merry Christmas,
Thank
guys,
you,
to Nickel City Mafia and Mafia Sports Report. Everybody out there, we greatly appreciate you. And for everybody watching, thank you so much for donating. We appreciate it, the heck out of you guys. And go Bills.
Brett, did you see there was a donation from Go Bills podcast?
That's right.
It said, "So proud of my son." So,
that was my dad. He sent it to you guys and on behalf of Go Bills podcast. Somehow he got into my funds and don't take it out of my bank account. I don't know how he did it, so he made it happen. But he donated $100 out of my bank account. But you know what? You guys, I'll do anything for you. And it's going for a good cause. I don't mind losing $100 out of there. I already lost $1,500 today with my car. So
no,
into that. So
jeepers, man!
It's a holiday season, guys.
It's the season.
The season's forgiven. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. We'll see you soon. Stay out there. Hopefully, we got some more fun coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. We'll be listening.
We'll see you boys soon.
See you guys.
See you later.
Love you guys.
Later, guys.
Wow, man. Guys.
Hey, did you see Big Al too? 200.
Yes, Big Al. Fantastic. I saw that. Big Al and Mama Padre. I remember Mama Padre last year came in with like a huge donation, like put us over the top. But Big Al and Mama Padre, they've been supporters since day one. Since day one, you joined, Jake. They are out pretty much on all our shows. If it's not, Big Al, Mama Padre seems to join us once in a while, but I feel like she's watching. It's just Big Al chiming in on the chat. But love the both of them. They're fantastic, beautiful people. And I wish them nothing but, the happiest of holidays. So thank you, Big L. And I always call her Mama Padre. I'm sure she has, but that's just my name I've given her. So hopefully she's okay with that.
Oh, she loves it, Mike. She loves it. No, they, you know what? They love the show. They enjoy the content. And whether they like it or not, they always seem to end up in the same room together. So I think they always do watch together. So it's kind of funny. But biggest supporters in the world. I couldn't do any of whatever I have here in life without them. So it's love you both to death. Seriously, I don't tell you enough.
I got a question for you because you asked the question: ham or turkey?
So on Christmas I do ham. On Thanksgiving it's obviously strictly turkey. I don't do any ham on Thanksgiving.
Yep. So it's funny that you asked that. It's funny that how Sean responded to that because one of mine is, as I told you, I went to multiple places. On my mom's side, very Italian family. They do homemade raviolis on Christmas.
Okay.
Turkey on Thanksgiving, but homemade raviolis on Christmas, as the whole family's there, so they make them from scratch. But then when I would go to my grandma's, they would do ham. I would go to my father-in-law's after I got married, and we would do a some kind of beef, and it would be a tri-tip, a pot roast. It was something new every year. But everywhere I went, I always got something different. It was awesome.
That's amazing. I mean, that's really for the best. I mean, you get the different meal. That's
right.
Breaks up the monotony a little bit,
And then one of my stops would be nothing but desserts. Because there was always the last stop of the night. So they would never do a dinner. They would always just do dessert. So everyone would bring in dessert.
Nice. That's amazing. Wow, you had like a 5-course meal then, Mikey.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Right.
Christmas since I was little.
That is awesome. You're just on the Phelps diet that whole day.
Yep.
I love it.
Mikey, how's you said family's over. How's it going?
Good. As it normally is, families, you take the good with the bad, as always, we have some family in town this year. That came from out of town, which is a little bit more hectic as, my daughter's also a teenager now. and wants to go with her friends. So, that makes it a little bit harder, but it just means I have to drive a little bit more. That's all.
Awesome. We got a couple of questions here. Mike, are you related to Brock Purdy? I'm not sure why you are asking that, but no, I am not. I am not. But yes, I get why you're saying that, because my sister married to Curtis Purdy. Now, Curtis, you've been either holding out on me. Curtis and I,
maybe he doesn't know it's lineage. Maybe he doesn't know he is tied to him somehow.
I was going to say, Mike, it sounds like maybe Thornton is your screen name, but Purdy's your actual last name. Could be.
Oh, man. Curtis, we got to talk. I'm going to see Curtis on Christmas Eve. He's coming down with the fam. So we'll be talking. I'll get a true answer to that question. And then Mama Podger, Merry Christmas, Mike, to you and your family. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Let's see here. We got a question. Jake, question.
Ooh.
What you got on eggnog?
The best bourbon mixer you're going to get. This is what I use for all my old fashions and my eggnog. This is actually homemade eggnog, and I loaded it with cinnamon. As you can see, it's just floating at the top there. But I got to say, first time I've ever made eggnog myself. I usually get the Southern Comfort eggnog, the store-bought, but it is sold out everywhere. I can't find it. I even tried Instacart. I tried getting it an hour away. Gone. Everyone bought it. So instead, I took matters into my own hands, make lemonade out of lemons, or whatever the saying is. Maybe the eggnog's catching up. Who knows? But yeah, so homemade eggnog, Old Granddad Wood 14, which is now allocated, which is really a bummer, but it's so damn good. And
see, I love eggnog, but I can't drink liquor. I'm not a big liquor guy. But eggnog
that's okay,
is funny.
Tommy.
Yeah, it's funny though. Eggnog is like hit or miss, like for people. Like they either hate it or love it. There's no it's okay. Yeah. Like no, there's like people are like that's disgusting.
It's like cilantro. It's very controversial. Right. You either love it or you hate it.
I love it. Right? Like I could drink eggnog for days. But yeah, some people are like that's disgusting. But yeah, man, dude, eggnog, man,
what's not
and
to
it's
love?
expensive.
I mean, it is.
It's
pricey. It is expensive. Yeah.
So, Jake,
yeah, I mean,
you didn't just buy a thing of eggnog and buy a bottle of Southern Comfort and just roll with it that way?
Mix it in? Right.
I could have done that, but I feel like it's not the same. So that's Southern Comfort eggnog.
It's not the same.
And also, that actually is non-alcoholic. So it's the Southern Comfort brand, but it's a non-alcoholic eggnog. And then I still mix bourbon. I'll even mix it in with the alcoholic eggnog as well. The Evan Williams one, I've done that one before. But I'm like, you know what? I've never made eggnog. Let's give it a go. And actually, it's not bad, I got to say. Okay. I am a little upset, guys, though. I usually have a Clark Griswold Moose glass. And just before the show, it broke. I was so upset.
Oh, no. Cracked. Now we know what to get you for Christmas.
Jake, you got a lot of parents right now, because there's a lot of kids watching this show, explaining to their kids what the heck you're talking about. So, let's remember who's watching.
Yeah, well, it is the greatest, in my opinion. It's my favorite Christmas movie. I'm not
all right, hold on.
Here we go.
You're talking about this
the one.
Oh,
yes, some eggnog just for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Oh yes,
yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Come on, let's go.
How is that Prairie Farms one? I've never had that one.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad. Here we go.
Wow.
Man, I'm jealous.
Yes.
Cheers, sir.
By the way, my brother-in-law, Curtis, said, surprise, nope, he is not related to Brock Purdy.
Cheers.
And also to Curtis and Michelle, thank you for the $100 donation. Really appreciate it, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Really appreciate it. Let's see. Tommy and Mike from Big Al says, you guys are awesome for supporting this channel.
You guys are
Merry
awesome.
Christmas, guys.
Thank
Again,
you.
This is Mafia Sports Report. When we wanted to do something special, I mean, you bring the big guns, and these guys are the big guns.
I don't know about that.
Their channel is.
We're trying.
Don't shy away from it, fellas. You guys are the real deal. All right.
Exactly.
I appreciate it, and happy to spend some time here and do this. It's an excellent event. Always enjoy sitting down and talking with you guys anyway. So.
Yeah, appreciate that, Mikey. Marvin's coming in with a Corona dude. And then Chris is coming back, says, I always get bashed for my love of eggnog. Glad you're with me,
Chris.
brother.
Hell yeah, Chris. And Chris is a bourbon lover as well. And anytime he posts a bottle on his story, you better believe I'm commenting on it. I know he went to the Bourbon Trail as well, and I'm very jealous of him. That is a bucket list thing for me. Got to get down
Where
to
is
Kentucky
that
at some
at?
point.
Is it in Kentucky?
Yeah, so outside of Louisville, it's kind of all over in that general
okay.
area. Yeah.
By the way, I saw these in a thrift store, and I said, "Holy shit!" And I grabbed them so fast.
That is amazing. I love it.
I have to have it. Yes,
It's the best.
Great.
It is a little
It
awkward
is.
when you grip it, but still,
it is
just
awkward. But
feels
once
so
you,
right.
yeah, but once you get the grip, like you know how it's
Yeah.
easy peasy.
Agreed.
So remember, Jake, you have to tell the story of what we're talking about here, because there are children who probably have never seen that movie.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I
that's
think
true.
it was made in '89, right? 1989 it was?
No, not that old. I don't. Christmas
Yeah.
Vacation.
Yeah.
'89? Are you sure? No,
I think so.
I'll look it up. Fella.
Tommy,
I
we're
was
old,
born.
brother.
Now, I was born in '93, so it was actually, I'm pretty sure it was made before I was born. But
You're
I,
right. '89. Holy
89,
crap.
see, yeah, I told you.
I'm
Yeah.
an old
Chevy Chase.
man. Holy
I
crap! I'm
looked him
trying
up the other day.
I'm trying to lie over here, but like it's '99.
Now, Vegas Vacation was made later.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Chevy Chase is 80 years old. I just looked that up the other day, too. I couldn't
That's
believe it.
wild too.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know he was that old.
Whenever I think Chevy Chase, the only version of him I see is Clark Griswold. I feel like that movie has
Absolutely.
been just ingrained in my head.
Absolutely.
No, it's just awesome. It's a classic. It's probably inappropriate for any of the kids watching, but hey, you could probably turn it
It's
on.
not over. It's not
It's
crazy.
not bad.
Right? Yeah. No.
No, it's really not. It's pretty mild compared to the other ones, actually. So,
But
yeah, I mean, it's just.
But the funny part is the moose ties back, guys, to the original. When they went to see was it Marty the Moose?
Yes, Marty the
And the
Moose. Yes, it all kind of links together. Yes,
right.
yeah.
Oh my
it's great.
god,
iconic.
yeah.
Awesome. We got Chris saying the moose mug. Now it's a party. Stefan says, my 6-year-old is loving this right now. She said, bust out the table, Dad.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
man. Yes, let's
Yes.
go. Cousin Eddie is a top 10 character in any movie ever.
agree.
And yes, I'm serious, Clark. Didn't you do a little imitation of that? Didn't somebody ask you to do that one time, Jake?
Yeah. Last year I did the line where he says, the S word. I know that we got some kids.
Oh, yeah,
watching.
yeah. We can,
Tommy,
yeah.
Tommy's let it fly a couple times.
I know,
Oh,
Tommy-
I'm so
Remember-
sorry.
You're good. You're
I
good.
told you I'm trying, Santa. Hopefully
Listen,
Santa's not
Santa's
watching.
watching
We're a
still.
free show here,
Sorry.
Wally World. Yeah.
All right, 4225 on from the donation tracker. Let's keep it coming, folks. Remember, I bad on me. I forgot to put the link there. I don't know why, but in the link of the show is in the description of the show is the link to the donation. So let's keep it going. We got lots more coming. We have our first contest. I mean, what we've been going. We're going to be probably close to a football game here, but we're an hour and a half in. We're bringing up our first contest, and remember, we're giving away some money and some prizes. So stick with us. The first one's coming up right now. And then see here, we got some other folks. Stefan saying, don't worry, Jake, it's my 3-year-old's favorite. Look at
I love that. Hey, teaching them right, Stefan. That's great. Him or her.
The Christmas story is the best. And this is a huge compliment right here coming up from Big L. Tommy
Ooh,
reminds
Tommy.
me of Pat McAfee.
That's a great compliment.
Oh, boy.
That would be, give me that Pat McAfee money, man. I'll be.
Yeah, there you go.
I
You're
tell
really
you,
set.
Tommy, just remember us. Just remember us when you hit it big, like McAfee, okay, buddy?
Absolutely. Y'all coming on board, man.
Remember the little guys.
Right.
Love that.
And Michelle, again, I can't thank
Christmas
you
story,
and
yeah.
Curtis enough
That's a tier
for
one.
jumping out
Sure.
there. I hope you're
Yeah.
enjoying it. All
Yeah.
right, so Team Christmas Story.
Christmas story. Yeah,
Is
I love that, Tom.
All right.
By the way, Tom said he mentioned a memory of his. He talked about getting beef on Weck and Sega Genesis, which I love,
Oh,
Mike. I mean, that's as Buffalo as it
dude,
gets right there.
Sega
Beef on Weck
Genesis
for
back in the
Christmas.
day.
I
My
need to go.
Dude.
I need to make my
Yes.
my trip to Buffalo so I can get the beef on Weck.
Mike,
So-
you let me know when you're in town.
So I went to Buffalo, by the way, Mikey, in 2018 to watch Josh's rookie year against the Lions. First time I ever went to Buffalo, and I had the pizza logs because I never.
Ooh.
And my God, Mikey, it's another thing. The pizza logs are so damn good. And I had a friend that went to Buffalo recently, and I told him, bro, you have to go to Anchor House and you have to get wings and pizza logs. Yeah, Anchor Bar. Okay. And he's like, bro, the pizza logs are amazing. Sorry to cut you off.
In Buffalo.
It'll be
Anchor Bar, Tommy. We're gonna take it somewhere better. Anchor Bar, it's still good. Don't get me wrong. I think
it was good. Yeah.
Better, okay. But it is not. I think it's been a little over commercialized, if you will.
Okay.
You know, so there's some other spots out there. Actually, Mike, I think is coming out with a video of the top 5 wing places in Buffalo. So check that out when he releases that.
Nice.
Yeah,
I had a lot of input.
I'm actually planning a trip. I'll be out there for the opening of the new stadium. I'm bringing my daughter.
Oh,
and we're making
beautiful.
a 2-week trip.
Nice, Mike.
And because she is a
breaking
foodie.
News.
Yep, she is a foodie. And
Buffalo's a foodie town for sure.
Yep, she's not much of a Bills fan, or a football fan, but she said she wants to come check out the new stadium and do the whole trip with me. So when we do come out, I will definitely get in touch with you guys so we can meet up and eat some wings. She's a wings girl.
Sure. Oh,
I want to say, I know, Jake, you got to give the Anchor Bar credit, though. They are the original home of the wing. So if you're going out there to visit, you got to go there just to say this is where it all started. There was another gentleman that actually had a whole wing that he served in Buffalo. He served it a little bit before the Anchor Bar, but the Anchor Bar is where they actually cut the wing, and that's where it was perfected. And so got to give him a lot of respect. And I've been there.
And you got to get a shirt too if you go.
You know what's funny? I tell guys all the time, like when I grew up in Buffalo, I wasn't far from the Anchor Bar, probably 5 miles, but I lived in an area called the Valley, and my mom didn't have a car, so we couldn't really travel. So the wings that you were familiar with were the closest place that served wings. And by the way, there are a lot of places that have amazing wings in Buffalo. But I didn't even know of the Anchor Bar until I was an adult later in life. I'm like, what? Anchor Bar is the original place? I grew up there. How did I not know
that? That is wild. Yeah.
But it is. You just kind of know, like I said, when you're growing up, you're just what's closest in your area. We had to walk to get our wings sometimes because, again, my mom didn't drive, or we'd find a place that delivered and it wasn't too far. So that's kind of the places we grew up to know. So.
You know, it's funny whenever I order wings and they ask me ranch I'm like, are you sorry.
Are you
effing with me right now? Blue cheese ranch is disgusting. Like, I get so offended.
I love that, Tommy.
But I get super offended. And by the way, I'm not even from Buffalo, but I'm from South Florida. But whenever I eat wings, my mom was like, blue cheese, and I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, like blue cheese.
Good woman.
And dude, anyone that says ranch, I'm like, and by the way, Michigan guys, ranch, they love ranch and I'm like, ugh, it's so
California, they love ranch.
I can't do it.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing.
Get it away from me.
I hear the blue cheese is different in Buffalo than it actually is. Where I live in California, so eating blue cheese out here, it's gross. The blue cheese that you can get out here is disgusting. So,
Right.
but when I go back, I will be doing wings with blue cheese because I hear the blue cheese is completely different.
Some of them make them, Mikey.
Most
most
places are homemade, which is great.
Right.
Yeah,
you get the commercial blue cheese in California, it's not good.
Yeah.
So.
And I'll tell you what, this place right here, Barbill, they paint all of their wings with the sauce. It's unbelievable. I mean, they literally take a paintbrush and they paint each individual wing. Wow. They make their blue cheese in house. It's the best homemade blue cheese you're going to get too. So I'm telling you, you talk about beef on weck, wings, and blue cheese. It's the best combo, and their waffle fries are unbelievable too.
See,
I'm a walking sponsor for Barbill.
I never had beef on weck. I don't know what that is. No, but I'm like Mikey. Like, my mom is like Italian, so I grew up on eggplant parm, veal parm, like chicken parm, spaghetti, lasagna, which is great, by the way. Anything cheese related is unbelievable. Yeah. So, but when I moved up north, Michigan area, they're also into that like weird, funky. But it's good. I'm not saying, but I just never had. I don't even know what you're guys talking about when you say beef on wet. What is that?
Oh, you will see, sir.
It's a local thing, and
Okay.
from what I understand of it, it's almost like a sandwich. You know,
It is. Yeah.
Sandwich. Okay.
but it's
roast beef
It's to die for.
on a,
Which
on
I
a
love.
Kimmel Wet
Okay.
roll, and then you put horseradish on it, and it's just. And then you have to get the au jus. It's this juice, this like seasoned juice that you pour on it, keeps it nice and moist. A lot of people
I
hate
would
that
try.
word moist
Yeah.
too, but
And
it's
thank you,
so
Stefan.
damn good.
When we come to town, we will definitely hit you up.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
definitely.
please.
Stefan has access to some good seats and some good
Wonderful.
prices.
Nice.
He's
There we
saying
go.
Duff wings and blue cheese.
Duff's is good.
This
Duff
is
is
true,
good.
Sean. Back in the day, Mike would walk 10 miles uphill to school in a snowstorm and then 10 miles down. Let me tell you this story. So, yes, I told my kids that I would walk 5 miles. That's what I told them. 5 miles, because I get frustrated. They don't even want to walk a mile to school. We got to drive them in today's age. I get why, but still it's frustrating at times. But I would tell them 5 miles. So when I did my first show ever, it was about me. And I got on Google Maps and I was presenting my walk from home to school. And I always talked about in Buffalo, there's a bar at every corner. I literally passed 5 or 6 bars on my way to school. Now, I mean, my goodness. But what it ended up being was 5 blocks, guys. Not 5 miles. It certainly felt like 5 miles as a little kid, especially in the snow. It was 5 blocks. And they're like, Dad, come on. You said 5 miles all these years.
You sound like my grandpa used to tell me those stories back in my day. Like, it's funny though, because nowadays the kids grow up and they have DoorDash. Like, so you were telling the story about how you didn't get to go to Anchor Bar because you didn't know about it and you couldn't get there. And kids nowadays have DoorDash that just brings them whatever they want.
It's wild. It is wild.
Wild time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen. So I am going to drop the link to this show to join as a guest in the description. But we got a ways to get there. But I want to start getting people queued up, because when we get to our trivia, you're going to want to join. I want some people that are brave enough. I know my sister is brave enough. So sis, help us out. Get on there and get a chance to win a $50 gift certificate. And then hopefully you'll inspire others to do so. So that as we start judging we're going to have our first contest right now, the ugly sweater contest. And folks, last year we had 1 entry and it was an easy way to pick, right? Only 1 person won it. This year, I don't know, we increased it 5 times. We got 5 entries. Next year when we start talking about this, we're for real. This person's going to get a $50 gift certificate. So let me bring it up here and let's look at the entries and talk about them a little bit. So,
ooh, baby.
We got the cutest. That little boy to the left, I had to double check. He's like the cutest.
Backpack dance or whatever that Santa
right? I think he's like
pretty
fa
good.
la 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 loss or something. I think I couldn't read the last few, but that's what it looked like. Ugly sweater, sometimes they're not that ugly, but you judge on creativity and cuteness. And of course there are some ugly ones out there, but that one's not ugly. But for me, I don't know, it's got a possibility just because of the cuteness, man. My goodness. So,
The pun on that guy, so he's doing this dance called the floss, right? So you go like this, right?
That's what it was, yes.
And it's fa la 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 loss, like
Yes.
floss, but he's doing,
Oh, okay.
and he's got the Christmas tree in the background. There's a lot of style points going here. You got to appreciate the creativity, the originality. And it's a kid. It's hard to go against a kid, he's bringing the energy.
Right.
Yeah,
I love what Tom did here, though, too. So Tom is known as Gallagher Boy, right? And it looks like, that looks like, whatchamacallit? The game itself, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then
Cool.
we got,
I like the Galaxy's greetings.
Yeah, Galaxy Greetings,
Yep.
Baby Yoda. Very cool. I like her creativity. She found the cool little framed area that she could stand by and take the picture. So I give her points for creativity there.
In front of a Papa John's, though, I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, really?
As a Buffalo guy,
I can't even tell that. How do you see that? That's a Papa John's.
You know what? Listen, I'm pretty fat, guys. Listen, I love to eat, And I know a Papa John's when I see one. Listen, I'm not even knocking Papa John's. I
don't hate it. I'll be honest. It's probably the better of the. It's way better than Pizza Hut or Domino's.
We're talking chains. Yeah, it's right.
Right.
There,
Yeah, chain. Yeah, Little Caesars is disgusting. By the way, I live here. It's
hot and ready,
so
baby.
Gross. It's so gross. If you're at a party, Little Caesars is amazing.
I'll do it. I'll still do it.
Like if you're drinking, you're at a party, right? There's 10 boxes of Little Caesars. I will destroy Little Caesars. But when I'm home and I'm hungry, is my last option is Little Caesars.
That's great. I love it. Yeah.
So, Chano, I'd like your help too on this. We got another slide I'm going to bring up. These are the first three, but Chano would love your input. Remember, it was an ugly sweater contest. The cuteness is cute. Don't get me wrong. I think this person kind of said, you know what? How can they look at my cute little boy? How can they not give it to him?
Strategy.
It's Christmas. It's all about kids. It's all about helping families. That little boy's it's a tough one. But
I remember being a little boy and having to put on a Christmas sweater. I would not let someone take a picture of me. So the fact that they got a picture of him in this sweater is, third point in my book.
Absolutely.
Bonus points for sure. And yeah, that's true. Like kids these days, like I have a couple of nieces and nephews, they don't let you take pictures. I don't know what the heck's going on. Mikey, what was the problem? Why wouldn't you let anyone take a picture of you?
Oh no, you're not putting me in something like that. And they try to say, "Oh, get to smile." Yeah, no, not happening.
But Mikey,
and it's always something like Christmas Story where it's like that. Yeah.
Come on, you could buy yourself something nice back then for $50. Even today.
Oh, dude, yeah. But nobody was giving $50 back in the day. Are you kidding me? Right, dude. Let me tell you, we had like when I was growing up, we had because I had a big family in South Florida, so we would do like on Christmas Eve. I don't know about you guys, but Christmas Eve was like the get together with the family, and the Christmas, at least how we did it, was that's with the family itself. Like you spend time with your mom and dad, whatever. But we would go over and all the uncles and aunts would give you every kids would get their gifts, and you always, for the most part, we got everybody was the worst, but my aunt was the smartest. It was always like $20 gift card. I'm like, because everything else was the worst. You would never wear it. It was like clothes that wouldn't fit or ugly or just like a terrible toy. I'm like, my aunt was so smart, man. My aunt was like $20 Target, and I'm like, oh yeah.
My grandpa every year on the tree, he had a Christmas card. And either $20 or $40 in there. 20.
Dude, that's
kid,
the best.
40 for the
as a kid. But you know what's weird though, Mikey? I'll tell you what's weird though, for me at least. Like I loved it as a kid, but when I got older, I hate when like my kid or like somebody asks for like cash. I hate it. Like it's so petty to me. Like because I love getting a gift and seeing that person like the surprise element. It's like, what is the surprise if it's like 20? It's so lazy to me, like $50 gift card. I don't know. It's just like, I just think like going out and finding that unique gift and surprising somebody is way better than just here's $50, man.
I agree.
Though I loved it as a kid, which is odd. You know what I mean? Like I wanted it. But now when I got older, I'm like, that's so boring. Like I'm gonna give you a gift. You're gonna open it. You better like it. So.
I did cash when I got my nieces. Like they were into gaming. I'd give them cash to go to their game.
Right.
But for the ones that didn't, then I'd go out and pick out the gift. But as my nieces got older and they were into gaming, that's when it turned from gift to cash. Was because I wanted to give them cash so they could play their game. Because I remember as a kid, I want to go home and play my game, so give me money.
Do you guys, let me ask, because all you guys are fathers, do you guys do the whole, because my mom did it to me and I did it, obviously, do you guys do all right, all the gifts are done, and then you have the main gift, like, at the very end, you're like you surprise them with the main gift, or do you guys put the main gift under the tree right away?
I want to.
You know what I mean? Like, do you surprise it at the very end? Like, oh, are you guys happy? You guys got everything? And they're like,
my wife is not on board. Yeah, but I love that. I'm with.
Yes.
Anyone that. Yes, for sure.
It's the best because they think it's over, right? They're a little disappointed.
Wow, Tommy.
Yeah, but but I like it. It's right. And they're like, hey, go. Go. Right. It's a build up. I love it.
Yeah.
You know?
No,
I love it.
But you're
Tommy.
right.
I love it.
Yeah.
it just went under the tree. You know, it was the last one they got. It was always the last one they got, but it was always still under the tree.
Okay. Yeah, no, my mom always hid, like, I remember I got the Sega Genesis. That was the big deal, like, for me.
Nice.
Like, so my mom, and before that was the Nintendo with the Super Pad. Remember that Duck Hunt Super Pad? And it was like a an Olympic game.
Yep.
But my mom always did that. So, like, she's like, I didn't have, sorry, and not this year, son, the Sega, and then it'd be like 5 minutes later, she's like, well, hold on, I think I get the Sega Genesis.
yeah.
Like, oh my God. And then I got my mom, I think she gave me like $10. Remember Blockbuster Video for video games?
yes.
Oh my God. It was so fun. So my mom got the Sega, and then I remember I called my friend, I'm like, got a Sega, and then we got our bicycles. I think Blockbuster was open for some reason. I don't know why, man. But anyways, we went on our bicycles and got video games. It was so, like, those are the times, man. Like, we don't have that. Like, I don't know what video games, like stores, like, Blockbuster. I don't think there's many around, right?
Yeah.
Like, I know
one
Blockbuster's out of.
Blockbuster left, and it's like a museum.
But I
Yeah.
mean, is there any like video, like video rental stores anymore? Like, what I mean? You're like very rare. Very rare. Right. So, but those are the times, like memories. You could only get like 2 games. Remember, your parents would, like, if you did go with your parents, like, pick 2 games because they're, you got 3 days to play it, 2 games. So, but dude, it was so fun. Even movies. Remember, you get 2 movies or whatever.
Friday night,
Yeah.
you would hit the local, Blockbuster, or if you went grocery shopping, they'd have
Family
a little,
video.
Yeah, they'd have a little family video shop in the store. But do you remember the Power Glove when that came around?
Oh my God! I couldn't afford it. I could not. My mom couldn't afford it. Super expensive.
We couldn't afford it either. But my friends used to get it. And we used to go play at their house in the Power Glove.
Yeah,
you know how
dude.
harder
Memories.
that made it to do anything, but everybody wanted it.
Everybody did.
Awesome.
Oh, epic. But yeah, those are epic times, man. It just crossed my mind about that Christmas Blockbuster. God, man.
Yeah.
Times have changed. My God.
Yeah, those were good.
Now
times.
you download your games. You don't even.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even get the physical copy anymore.
We still buy the physical copies. Got to have the physical copy. Yeah, to answer your question, for me, Tommy, once in a while we'll do what you said. We'll save if we have a big present. We don't do it every year. Once in a while we do, like, the change things around a little bit. My sister came in saying my dad makes us open one gift at a time, starting with the kiddos, and then that fun coming in with not kidding, my neighbors
That's
just
the most
dropped off
Buffalo thing of all
Italian
time.
rice balls. Gotta love Christmas.
What is that? I don't. What are Italian rice? I don't know if I've
It
ever
is
had
like
that.
9:49 where Stefan is, and he's got neighbors dropping things over.
Wow, that's wild.
Late at night. By the way, so let's get back to the other 2 that came in. We got Hannah over there with the elf sweater and
Little Will
from the
Ferrell.
movie The Elf. Oh my God, Santa. And then I think was this from Christmas Vacation or the
Sure
2
is.
couple there? Why is the carpet so wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot. So
I don't know, Margot.
So
Right,
talk
that's
about
when
Jake, you know that show really well. How did the carpet actually get wet, Jake?
It was when Clark he fell and the gutter came off and it shot into their window and it knocked over their stereo system, went through their window, knocked over their stereo system, knocked over water, and yeah, it's just a great scene. And then of course, they get home, the neighbors who are total douchebags, and they're just loaded with a ton of money. They're wearing their sunglasses and long coats, and they walk in and they're like talking about it and stuff. And yeah, it's a great scene. Those are awesome. I love the duo sweaters right there. That's great. Also, Hannah's is great too. I mean, right from Elf. A lot of movie ones here. This is good.
Yeah.
I don't know, Margot.
There you go. Tommy got it. Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I had to watch that. I had to watch that clip today because I remember the reference was from the movie, but I had to watch it.
Elaine from Seinfeld.
Yes.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, Timmy and Sam, if you're still watching the show, come on into the green room here. I'm going to bring you on in a little bit, but we need to pick a winner, folks.
Okay.
So we got 5. One of these folks will get a $50 gift certificate. I'm going to start. We're going to stop with the guy at the top. We're going to have him make his first choice. And then if we have a tiebreaker, it has to go to the chat. So let's go.
I'm so torn. I'm torn between the kid, and then I like the dual sweaters.
The couple.
Yeah, the couple, because it's a great movie and it's a duel. I'm gonna go to the kid. But no, you know what? I changed my mind. God, I'm gonna go with the couple.
All right, one for the couple.
All right, if we're gonna go true to the theme of ugly sweater, I have to go with the Galaga sweater. However, if we're gonna throw bonus points in on this, we're gonna go with the little boy. Because the fact that they could get a picture with him in a sweater,
right.
But if we're gonna go true to the theme of ugly sweater, the Galaga sweater is the one. However, the little boy, it's hard not to give it to him.
All right.
Right. Yeah. So that's where I was torn, Mikey. Same way. It's very hard.
Although I do love the Galaga sweater, but that would probably be my for the ugliest sweater.
Okay. So we got one for the couple, one for Baby Yoda, and Jake. I know I'm skipping myself. I'm going to you next.
Yeah, you know what? Listen, I told you Christmas Vacation is my favorite movie, but I can't not pick the young man on the far left.
Oh, no.
It's tough, right? I don't blame you.
It's creativity. It's a sweater. It's him representing it, and he's making a statement with this one. He's got a freaking Christmas tree behind him, and he's got half a smile. You know, he looks somewhat happy to be a part of it. So, shoot. I think everyone did a fantastic job. All the submittals are very good, I got to say. You guys did a great job, and they're all different. I'm glad to see that it's not like all the same type of thing. You guys really came with the heat this year, but I think we're going to have to give it to I think that's Tom's nephew as well. He said he was a quarterback, and he had thrown like 8 touchdowns or ran for 8 touchdowns or something like that. So, football player too. So, I got to go with him. I'm not trying to factor that into the decision, of course, but based on what we've seen.
And Mike,
6 touchdowns in one game?
Right?
Al Bundy?
It wasn't the Baby Yoda. It's the middle one.
Oh,
The
okay.
The little one.
Galaga,
Galaga.
Tom.
All right.
Yes.
Star Wars is more your thing. By the way, we had a $50 donation from James Cook. Not only do we have Josh Allen, now we have James Cook donating.
Starting to cook. It's starting to cook.
I love it.
All right, so for me, guys, this is a tough one. I'm gonna give Hannah the edge here because Hannah is the only one who actually put a little piece of paper with the date of the sweater. The instructions were you had to take a picture.
I didn't even know there was instructions
because we didn't want someone submitting a picture from 5-10 years ago that could have, somebody for Jake tried to do that last year. They submitted a picture for years
my
ago.
in-laws.
So I'm going to go with Hannah, and we're going to get a little help on this. I'm going to bring on the 2 next guys I wanted to talk to. And I said I was going to go to the chat, but I don't put the heat on Timmy and Sam right now. Let me bring them on. And, Timmy, and Sam, let me show you real quick before I bring you on. There's your 3. You got the little boy. You got the gentleman in the middle. That's Tom, our member from Nickel City Mafia. You got the, what does it say? Galaxy's greetings. Okay. You got the Star Wars theme. And then you have, the couple going all out here with a Christmas vacation theme. And then you got Hannah with a elf sweater. So let's bring him on here.
And Mike,
real quick. Yeah.
Tom does have a date stamp at the bottom of his picture.
Tom does that.
Yes.
That's true. Let me go back to that real quick. Yes,
Right
Tom.
there in the
Tom
corner
listens to
there.
directions all the time. Great job, Tom. By the way, Tom, big supporter of the channel. He's been out there pulling for donations, and that's what it's all about. So let me bring on the boys real quick and get their thoughts, and we see if we can pick a winner. Let me remove this real quick. Remove that. Let's bring on Timmy and Sam.
Boys.
And Timmy and Sam from our Sabres Edge show that kicked off, I don't know, a couple months ago. They do a fantastic job on that show. If you're a Buffalo Sabre fan, hockey fan, check them out. I love listening to them. That's how I keep up with the Sabres. I'm not, I could only afford one package, and it had to be the NFL package. So I listen to these guys to keep me up to speed on what's going on. But guys, Sam, Timmy, you saw the entries. Let me start with Sam. Who are you going with, sir?
First of all, I'd just like to say it's incredibly unfair of you to bring us on to make the hard decisions for you guys. That's kind of messed up of you. But
I love it.
Happy holiday, Sam.
Thank you.
Right.
I don't know. They're all very good submissions. I really like the Fa La 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 Lost one. I mean, like one, you get the bonus points of like they got the child to stand there and like take the picture, and you know you got a good picture there, and also that is a very ugly Christmas sweater, just like on top of that, so it really fits the theme. I think I'm gonna give it to Tom though.
Okay, Tom.
Galga one's great. I love that.
Oh, all right. I thought for sure. You know, Sam, I still like I don't think he's really an adult yet. He might be in that younger 15, 16 years old. He looks it. And maybe
I'm 20. I'm 21.
I know. I'm just joking. But I know
he's legal.
He's got that young look to him. And I'm thinking that's why he was leaning to the young boy. But he switched it. So, Timmy, now to you. So right now we don't have a winner yet. We've got 5 different people.
Nope. There's 2 for Tom.
Oh, 2.
Yeah,
wait,
2 for Tom.
who
Yeah,
took
Mikey.
Tom?
Mikey.
Oh, you took Tom.
Right.
This is going to be the tiebreaker, essentially.
Oh boy.
Right?
No, is there?
Out of the time maker.
No.
No.
Yeah. Depends.
Right now,
right?
Tom's fully ahead on this one.
Yeah.
So, Timmy, over to you, sir.
First of all, that kid's sweater would have been so much better if it was La 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 Fontaine.
Wow.
Ugly sweater.
Yeah.
So I can't give him points for that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go with my boy Tom.
Tom.
Tom has been working
Hell yeah,
his
Tom.
butt off.
Man.
And yeah, I mean, he's got. It's a pretty ugly sweater there, Tom. I'll be honest with you.
It is.
Wearing that at home.
It really is.
All right, Tom. Congratulations, sir. $50 gift card coming your way soon. Appreciate all that you do. Well deserved, my friend. You're behind the scenes. You're in our Discord, always, getting people fired up. You're out here tonight. The donation tracker and supporting us. So thank you, Tom. Great stuff. Timmy and Sam, thank you for joining us. We've just been going longer than I thought. I thought I'd get you on here a little earlier because we still got a long show to go. We got lots of stuff, but I wanted to bring you boys up and kind of get your thoughts on, first, let me start with Sam. Sam, share with us your favorite holiday memory.
Yeah, okay. So it was maybe 11 years ago. Honestly, I'm not sure. I was young, 8, 9, 10 range. And we were on the road for the holidays. We were visiting family out in, I believe it was Arizona. So a little bit homesick, definitely not getting your white Christmas in Arizona. So there's a little bit of that I'm lacking around the holidays. And there's you're meeting with all the families. You're one of the younger kids in the group. They kind of put us to bed early and had a little bit of an after party. So there's a little bit of melancholy. I'm a little bit down, homesick. And I'm just kind of looking out the window from the bedroom that I'm in, and I see a red light just streaming across the sky, which you don't get in the Buffalo as frequently because it's pretty cloudy during the winter. And there's just something magical about that. I was looking up, I'm like, oh my gosh, Rudolph's making his rounds. The presents are going to be here any moment, and it was magical, truly.
Wow.
Awesome.
So Santa and Rudolph, you saw them.
Yeah, I got to see Rudolph.
Oh my God, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sam, are you sporting a Sabre jersey tonight?
Yeah, I am. I was trying to find anything holiday related. I was talking to Timmy actually, I think the other day, about how I would have submitted something for the sweater contest, but I actually don't own anything festive. I was gonna steal the lights from downstairs to make my room look nicer, but I didn't want to have to put them back up.
Let's go.
But yeah, I'm wearing this the goat head jersey. I got the
Yes.
Sugimoto jersey. Truly iconic.
Sam,
Tommy and Mikey, I don't know if you guys are Sabres fans or not, but Sam, you got to tell us the story of that jersey and
yeah.
how
So
that all
it's
originated.
the story of Taro Sugimoto is a true holiday classic. Basically, back in '74, that's why that's the number. The Sabres, whoever was the person managing the draft at the time, was very fed up with how many rounds that there were, and they had to do it kind of in secrecy because they were competing with the other hockey league for these prospects. And so At one point, they just called a fake name, and that name was Taro Sugimoto. And they didn't tell like anyone outside of their close circle that wasn't a real person. So for the draft, they officially submitted like Taro Sugimoto as their pick in like
Freaking incredible.
like 8th round or
That's
something.
funny.
And yeah, like for a while, people were they kind of like joked it up later on, and they were telling people like, "Oh yeah, Taro Sugimoto is going to be here for like for like training camp before the season."
Open skate.
Yeah. So people were expecting Taro Sugimoto, the first Japanese player drafted from the Tokyo Katanas, to make his way down to Buffalo. And he never did show up. We're still waiting for him till this day.
Love that story. Thank you, Sam. That's incredible. Thanks for showing up, man.
Of course.
Appreciate you.
Keep on the lookout, Sam. He's coming.
Yes.
Don't know when, but he'll be there.
That's what I want for Christmas. I want Sugimoto to finally save our franchise.
Stefan's saying they gave him a locker.
Yeah. Dude,
That's even
it's
better.
incredible.
Oh my God.
Isn't that the most Buffalo thing of all time or not? I mean, we're still some people out there still hoping he shows up too. We never give up hope, man. Ever.
It's me.
No,
I
we
have
don't.
his jersey.
Right.
Timmy, how you doing, sir?
Jamie.
Well, doing a lot better than that live stream you watched the other day. So yeah, no.
Oh, that was the best show you guys have had yet. Fired up, Timmy.
Thanks. I'm glad you like to see us upset.
Oh,
Yeah.
both of you were just that was a beautiful thing.
Those are our best shows.
Yeah.
They are absolutely.
Our live reaction shows to the Sabres getting beaten down 9-4 and then winning the next game 9-3. So
Against the
better
Leafs
team,
too.
Yeah.
Feels great.
Yeah.
It truly is the curious case of the Sabres. That was the title of your show, man.
Yeah.
1 week they're up, 1 week they're down. It's crazy. But Timmy, share with us your favorite holiday memory.
Yeah. So it's going to be hockey related. So back probably when I was pretty young, my brother, he's a little bit older than me. He's like 17 years older than me. So I think I really get to see him a lot during the holidays. So like one of the Christmases, he actually came up from San Diego for Christmas. And a couple days before my sister gets a call and she starts asking me these questions like, hey, my brother, she said my brother-in-law was on the phone. Hey, Bo just wanted to know what hand are you, left-handed or right-handed? I'm like, I'm left-handed. And she goes, all right. And then what type of stick do you have? And I go, oh, I got a Sherwood. I'm like, why are you asking me these questions? She goes, oh, no, he's just trying to buy a hockey stick for his nephew, blah, 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 whatever. So then a couple days later was Christmas, and then wake up in the morning, and the first thing I see is a hockey stick, Sherwood coffee curve. If anyone knows hockey, the coffee curve is a pretty deadly curve, basically illegal back in the day. And that whole morning, I spent the whole day of Christmas thinking my brother-in-law got me a hockey stick. How I get it there? Then later that day, my brother finally broke it to me. He's like, it was me. I bought you the hockey stick. I was the one that called your sister. So it was a pretty funny Christmas, and then it was good overall just because it was one of the few that I've had like the full family on Christmas those days.
That's awesome. Jake, were you ever, I mean, you talk a lot about football, but were you ever playing street hockey out there? Any ice hockey for you?
Oh yeah, we played a little street hockey back in the day. It was just three of us though. So it was me, my brother, and then my neighbor, and no one else wanted to play. So we would have one person play in net, and the other two we would have an open net at the other end, and then someone actually playing goalie. And it was like one of those things where if you can get in the open net, you're golden. And we'd alternate where you were going towards the open net one period, the next period you weren't. So very high scoring games, I could tell you that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, for Christmas one year, I was into goaltending, and I was a damn good goaltender. I got all the pads, the nets, everything one year. And yet I couldn't skate. So I was only good at street hockey. For some reason, growing up in Buffalo, I could never get the hang of those skates, Timmy. And Sam, I just couldn't figure it out, man. That stop. I could skate. I wasn't like I could get going, but heaven forbid I had to stop. No, that was a problem.
Hey, that's what the boards are for.
You didn't go to the Cass Park ice rink and skate with the cone?
Dude,
that's
I'd go
how I
there
learned.
with my girlfriend and hold her hand while I skated around. So that's what I did at the Cass Park there. So that was right across. We put that little place right across from Mercy Hospital, right?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
So been there. just couldn't get it. I try, but man, out in the streets, out on the, like, we'd have our field would get frozen over in the playground. And again, there I'm a little bit, just using my shoes, but I was good, Timmy. I had a good glove hand, like a Levi glove hand. It was pretty darn good.
Oh, so you're a goalie then?
Goalie all day. I had
that
everything.
explains some things.
You guys ever watch Shoresy? Goalies are weird. That's what they always say.
Oh man, good stuff. Well, I appreciate you guys. Again, we started this new show a couple months ago. You do a great job. Love what you do. Both of you are passionate about the Sabres. A lot of us, growing up in Buffalo, it's both the Bills and Sabres. I know Jake and I talk about the Bills all the time, but because we have to invest so much time to get those shows up, we're big Sabre fans, huge Sabre fans. I mean, I go back to the days of Gilbert, Perreault, and those guys. I got to see them play in that Stanley Cup against the Philadelphia Flyers. I was alive and around. Yeah, I'm old, but I go way back then. And Roger Crozier, things like that. When I was a kid out there playing goaltender, I was Jerry Desjardins. That was my guy. And so appreciate you guys kicking off that show, and you do a great job. And Merry Christmas to both of you. And I hope you get everything you want this year.
Appreciate it, Mike. Thanks for having us on, and Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yep. Merry
Timmy,
Christmas.
love you, miss
Christmas.
you, baby. Merry Christmas, boys.
Thank you, guys.
See ya.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. That was fantastic. Two great guys catch the show every Tuesday night on Nickel City Mafia, the Sabres Edge. They bring it. So, guys, we're like, what are we in here? Coming up in 2 hours, I want to do a tech check. Make sure you guys have your computers plugged in. Make sure there's no shortage of power. How many times have you guys done shows? I don't know if this has ever happened to you, Tommy and Mikey, but we've been doing shows with people, and they think their laptop's going to last the whole time, and it just dies. They disappear from the show.
It did early in our run, but then I switched to an actual CPU, and since then I've been good.
Yeah, I run a desktop. I've always run a desktop, but my longest was the fight. No, the boxing match.
Even longer, right?
The 6 hours I was on it.
I was on most of that, buddy. I was on most of that.
6 hours. I forget what fight that was. It was the last one. It was the I think it was the Jake Paul fight. I think it was the Jake Paul fight. I could be wrong. No, it wasn't. It was a Tyson Fury fight versus Ngannou. And my gosh, 6 hours. I've never been 4 hours. Me and Mikey did 3-4 hours, which is crazy. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, it's right. It's grueling, but 6 hours. I was like, holy crap, your neck starts to hurt. But
yeah,
no, I'm used to it.
I did put
any bathroom breaks.
Bathroom breaks, Tommy.
Yeah, here and there. 6 hours, you got to.
You're not pulling a Scott Hansen where he's just holding it the whole time.
Oh no, we're not Scott Hansen.
When me and Mikey, when we did the draft, we would run little commercials for 2 minutes that I would download, old school 1989 Buffalo Bills commercials, OJ
cool.
Simpson commercial or something.
Yep.
And then we go to the bathroom, or Doug Flutie commercial, something cheesy. And then we get back, because there's no copyright, believe it or not, because I guess they're so old. I don't know. So I would just run them. They're so funny, though.
As you're doing the tech check, I did put in the chat. I do have to bounce out in about 20 minutes to go pick up my daughter, but just wanted to give you guys the heads up, and for not just for you guys, but for the chat as well, so they don't say, where did Mikey go?
Yes, thank you, Mikey. Thank you.
You heard it there.
Stefan.
You heard it there first.
Yes, I'll be here for about 24 minutes, or about 20 minutes.
So listen, we've got still a lot of artists. We're going to kind of go through the artists. We got, another 4 or 5 songs. We're going to play through those, and then we're going to get into the trivia. Right now, returning for a second year is Priscilla. And last year it was Alberto. Now, Alberto is a gentleman that I work with. Great guy. Priscilla, I hope you're still out there, and I hope Alberto is still out there. Alberto helped coordinate. Last year, Alberto flew to, he's from Merida, I hope I'm saying that right, Mexico. That's where Priscilla is. And Alberto flew out there because he goes back there from time to time. That's where his family is. And he had the ukulele. You remember that, Jake? And her did a great Christmas song. And this year, He couldn't make it. He actually was out there, but he coordinated it. And the area is Alberto. So thank you, Alberto. But this year it's Priscilla and Luis doing a couple songs for us. They came back this year with 2 songs. I hope Priscilla's there. Again, thank you for being out there, Alberto. Let's kick off their first song.
Yeah. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. We sit to hang where you can see every couple try to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let the holly deck the holly with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
You will get a sentimental feeling
When you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the holly, boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Merry Christmas.
Uh-oh, Mike, you are on mute, sir.
Sorry. You know, it's crazy because on the intros, when the video plays, it automatically mutes our mics.
Yeah.
But when we play these videos, it doesn't mute our mics. And heaven forbid you hear me drinking from my Coke bottle or something. So I had to mute myself. But anyhow, we're going to go right back to them. Again, they take this one to a next level. We got a mix of some English and some Spanish. It's beautifully done. So let's go. Priscilla and Luis.
You better watch out.
You better not cry,
You better not bow
I'm
and
telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Sabes, mi amor, pórtate bien, no debes llorar, ya sabes por qué. Santa Claus llegó a la ciudad. Te observa cuando duermes, te mira al despertar. No intentes ocultarte porque él siempre te verá. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
let's go, boys.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you're being bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Sabes, mi amor, pórtate bien. No debes llorar, ya sabes por qué. Santa Claus llegó a la ciudad. Él todo lo apunta, él todo lo ve. Te sigue los pasos, estés donde estés. Santa Claus llegó a la ciudad. Te observa cuando duermes, te mira al despertar. No intentes ocultarte de él, pues siempre te verá. Él sabe de ti, él sabe de mí, él lo sabe todo, no intentes huir. Santa Claus llegó, Santa Claus llegó, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Oh, you did it again, Mike.
Dang it.
We're gonna have a mute counter.
I know, right? Another beautiful one, Alberto. It doesn't look like Priscilla is on right now, but please thank her from the bottom of our hearts.
That was electric.
It was.
Yeah,
I love when you mix the English and the Spanish, and it's beautiful in the first song. And Luis, for standing in for you. I know you couldn't make it. You couldn't get the ukulele out there, but Luis, we appreciate you a lot, and hope to see you next year as well. And remember, we're trying to raise funds for Cardell and his family. The link to donate is in the description of this show, so go check it out. We really appreciate it. We're going to roll into another one here soon. So, hey, bro, where's Jonah? I thought he would be on with you. Now, Jonah's out watching the show. Last thing I need is a little distraction. My little 11-year-old, he likes to get a little crazy sometimes, but he's watching the show, and I know, Michelle, I think you know, we have a dog now. So he's out there hanging out with the doggy. Got to take care of her. So let me load up another one. And Jake, Priscilla, bringing it again, right?
Oh my gosh, I loved it. I love the mix of English and Spanish too. Their accents are just so perfect. I freaking love it. Like the tree too. The Christmas tree behind them was awesome.
Yeah. It was like
Everything
in
was so
rhythm.
festive.
It was like in rhythm with the way they were singing too. It was awesome.
Right.
That was great. I really that was uplifting as hell. I loved it. I really did.
Yeah. I mean, it's just insane. I mean, they're in Mexico doing that for us. And again, when Alberto couldn't stand in, she found Luis to help her out. So Alberto, make sure you tell her thank you. All right, we're gonna roll. Keep rolling. We got some more performance here. This is another gentleman who works with me. And, I want to say to my coworkers, love you guys. Thank you so much for, coming to the table with some songs. And Adam, I'm going to bring on Adam here in a second. He's one of the new guys on the team. I actually have a couple performances from new folks. So showing their talents. So let's go. What Christmas show? What would it be without Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? So let's get into it with Adam here.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted how with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted how with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. You'll go down in history. This goes out to Cardell, wishing you a Merry Christmas.
Uh-oh.
Got him
Did it
again.
Mike.
You know,
He's not even drinking.
I had my finger on that button to unmute it, and dang it, I get so excited because these guys are just bringing it. And I'm so proud to know these guys. I'm so proud to work with them. These are tech guys. These are developers. They're not known for singing. They're known to be nerds, computer nerds. And man, the talent you find when you ask them, and they were just so freely willing to do it for you. Like, yeah, we'll do it. I'll do it. And I have another one that I'm going to bring on right now, a couple this time. Akbar and his wife Delaney are going to sing a song for us. He's also new to the team. He's pretty much joined when Adam did. I want to say they've been around for a couple months, maybe 3 months. But man, they're fantastic people. Merry Christmas, Adam. And let's listen to Akbar and his wife Delaney right now. Akbar bringing it, and his wife Delaney. Thank you so much. They are incredible. Like I said, they're new to the team, and a lot of times when you're new to a team, you want to stay low key. You're like a little, afraid to go outside the bubble there, and they did, and they brought it. And thank you so much. Appreciate you. I see Sneha out there. Sneha, also someone new to our team. She's been with us a couple months. Thank you, Sneha. She's donated. All the folks there that you saw perform have also contributed donations. So thank you so much, all of that. We have one more performer, but before I do, just want to go around the horn and catch up. Jake, what you think, man?
These people are freaking incredible. Also, what I love too is everyone has picked a different song.
Yep.
Like no song is the same. The vibes are different for every song and every performer too. So it's been great. It's been a very unique, awesome mix. I love it.
Yeah, Mikey, I know you're going to be leaving soon, but some good music out there, right?
Not only that, but knowing that this is more hobby to most of them, and it's not like their first thing that they do, super impressive. And the fact that they're willing to go out and do this, on a show like this as, a way to give back is amazing. Share your gifts. You never know where they come in.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And Tommy, same question, thoughts?
Yeah, man. I cannot do that. So kudos to them for doing that for you. It's not easy to go on camera. It's not for everyone, especially to sing, right? And knowing that's going to be out there on forever, right? So no, awesome. They all did a really, really good job. Everyone, like Jake said, brung their own a different vibe to the what they were singing. So I like it. Very good.
Yeah, Jake, even if they had thanks, Tommy. Even if they had duplicated the song, like you said, it would have been a different version of it, different vibe,
different style.
So,
yeah,
I really appreciate all of them. Again, thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Those are people that I work with on a daily basis, and then some of them I don't, but some of them were pulled in from folks that I work with. So thank you so much. Jake, I want you, our last performer, and then folks, we're going to get into the trivia, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And we got gift certificates and we got some signed merchandise that we're giving away for that. So stick around. But we got one more performer. And Jake, this was a band that was at your Christmas party. I think it was yesterday, right? Was it yesterday?
It was yesterday. And I first off, I just want to show you quick because my dad reminded me. I don't have the picture on the thing. You'll see what I'm saying in a minute.
Okay.
We did a white elephant and it was unbelievable. So people bring gag gifts, people bring good gifts. This is what I got. A Pat Mahomes baby doll of him crying. That was the coolest, funniest gift I've ever gotten. I mean, just perfect. So
you're like, don't steal it from me. You're like, don't steal it from me.
Right.
So that's what I got yesterday for my white elephant. I loved it. And so anyways, this duet came. Shout out to Violina Music. We had them last year too, Mike. And this year, I said, hey, you mind if I record? I set my phone up. And I was able to get an awesome song, actually, a song from my favorite Christmas movie, the theme of that song or of that movie. So it was awesome. And I apologize. I tried to get a better angle, but I set it next to a pizza box. There was a lot of drinking involved. We were having a great time. You'll see my boss pan in a little bit. He's walking through and coming back. And then he says, hey, if you guys want to take a break, have some food, you can. He'll say that during the middle of the song. Probably won't catch too much of that, but I know what happened. So anyways, yes, they're great. Violina Music. Awesome.
Let's bring them on. It's beautiful. Here we go.
From my favorite Christmas music. Christmas vacation.
Wow. How about a round of applause for all our performers, man? Holy cow.
You guys missed it after that. We started the chant.
man.
Just kidding. But we did start a couple chants. It got a little rowdy. And those guys are awesome. Violina Music. I mean, they're up there. They're ripping shots. They're drinking wine. They maintain their composure. It's the most Buffalo thing ever, and I love everything about it. They are awesome. And they're actually engaged. They just got engaged in Dubai like a couple weeks ago. So shout out to them. I don't know if they're watching or not, but they are fantastic, and we will be having them back again next year.
Oh man, they performed what for 3 hours? You said something like
3
that.
3 hours, and this dude lost his voice. He still battled through. Unbelievable.
Man. You had them there last year as well, right?
Yeah. And I told him, I said, your voice sounds like a combination of Fergie and Jesus. So it was just everything about it was great. Yeah. And she's so damn good on the violin. Like, oh my gosh.
And dancing. While playing the violin.
I know. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Right.
I love the violin. I love the saxophone. It's those are the two coolest. And that violin, she just seemed like she was magical. So fantastic. Again, I applaud all the performers. That was our last performer. Appreciate all of you. But now we're going to get in. We're going to change things up. Now we're going to get into some additional gifts. Gift cards, prizes that you can win right now. I need to take just a slight 2-minute break. But while I do, I put the description, not in the description of the show, I put the link to join us. So, Jake, we're going to need somebody from Buffalo or who's going to Buffalo for one of them, right? Because that's the bar bill. And I need someone to jump on. Stefan, it seems to me you should be that guy. But if there's someone else that can get on, please do. And not only that, Jake, it's a couple It's a shirt too? Couple shirts?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me show that real quick. Hold on.
And while you're getting that, I wanted to say thank you both for inviting me. I do have to step away.
Yeah.
This was awesome. Hit me up anytime you want to do this because I love sitting down and doing stuff like this. It's so much fun.
Mikey,
Absolutely.
we really appreciate you, man, from the bottom of our hearts.
Yep.
Merry Christmas to you and your family.
Yep. You too.
All right, Mikey. I'll talk to you tomorrow, brother.
Man.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Later, Mikey.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, the bar
About
bill.
that, and then this is actually folded up, but it's got the bar bill tab. It's a cool shirt, cool T-shirt. We got an XL shirt and then a large crew neck, so it's kind of cool. Looks like a Bills helmet almost, but bar bill branded. So yeah.
So from the folks at Bar Bill, we appreciate them. So we need one person again, either going to Buffalo in the near future, one person local to Buffalo. Join. The link is in the description of the show. I'm going to take a couple minutes while people are joining, and I hope somebody is brave enough. Your phone works. Just click the link. We have to see you. We got to make sure you're not Googling all the answers. So I'll be right back. Jake and Tommy, why don't you fill the time? I know you guys got some fun stuff you can talk about.
We'll chop it up a little bit, of course. Absolutely. So, Mikey, we already did it, or Tommy, Mikey. Mikey, thank you for joining us. I know you're still probably out there listening, at least.
Right.
Tommy, my friend.
Let's burn some dust.
Yes, I love that. I saw the comment on there. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is great. Just iconic. It starts off with such a great scene. I mean, they're driving on the road. They're singing church hymns. It's just, there's like subtle things in that movie where it just makes you laugh,
Yeah,
So,
it's amazing. That movie is so funny, dude.
It is. It's awesome. It is awesome. It's vintage Chevy Chase at his finest. It's like the peak of his career too. So yeah, just fantastic.
Absolutely.
But hey, how are we feeling about tomorrow? You feeling pretty good? I mean, I think a lot of people do.
Yeah.
But it could be a trap game.
No, it's not a trap game. I know I heard people say that, but to me, it would be more of a trap game if they had their team complete, right? So if they had Herbert, they had Allen playing, they had Bosa in there, then I could see it going, okay, you know what? Yeah, we go in there after a big win. We're just, I think it's going to be a pushover. But, man, I mean, you're going against Easton Stick and
a hockey stick.
Right, which is unbelievable. His parents named him that. I still cannot believe that. He did not look good last week. He's not good. He's been in the league. I think this is his fifth season. He is what he is. Okay. No Keenan Allen. No Joey Bosa. Interim head coach who obviously Come on, he's going to make mistakes as an interim head coach does, going against a team that knows they have to win. This isn't like early in the season where it's lackadaisy. Like, we know what's what we need to do. Like, we know if we lose any game really coming up, we're done. We're close to being done. So, no, I don't think it's a trap game. I think the Bills understand what's at stakes. They're going to go to LA. They're going to handle business. They come back home, play the Patriots. So I don't think it's a trap game at all, man. I don't see anything about this being a trap game. Just go in there, handle. Now, do we score 60 points like the Raiders? Unlikely. Yes. But give me a win. That's all I care about. Not an ugly win, though. I also don't want to see an ugly win. I don't want to see injuries or anything stupid like that. Just give me a good, solid performance, get out of there with a dub, and take care of business. You got 2 more games to go. That's it. So I don't think it's a trap game now.
I like that. So you're telling me, as a betting man, to bet the Bills to cover. They're minus 12.5 right now, so I feel pretty good about it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think I predicted – what did I predict in my score when we came out? I think I said 38-14.
Okay.
38-13,
like
something like that.
I said 38-13, actually.
And I'm being nice, by the way. Yeah, and I'm being nice.
Like,
I don't even know if they score 13, but I'll get maybe a garbage time touchdown at the end. So 38-13 is about right, but, we'll see.
Well, we do have someone
that
has joined us in the green room, Mike.
Yes, let's bring up Mel B. Mel B, how you doing?
Hello.
So Mel B, are you local to Buffalo? We can play for a couple different prizes. Are you local to Buffalo, or you want to play?
I am local to Buffalo.
Okay. So would you like to play for the $50 bar bill, or would you like to play for a $50 gift certificate? For a couple different prizes. Are you local to Buffalo, or you want to play?
I am local to Buffalo.
Okay. So would you like to play?
Oh, she has the show on in the background.
Oh yeah.
What do I do? Do I set it off? What do I do?
Oh, you can just put it on
lower volume.
I guess put it on. Yeah, just lower the volume of it. That's all.
All right, got you.
Where are you located, Mel? We're in Buffalo.
I'm in Depew.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, very nice.
Awesome. So we have questions. So this is how the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style works. Mel, I'm going to ask you to choose between 1 through 6. We got 6 different groups of trivia. They're all related to Christmas movies, Christmas cartoons, like all the good stuff. And there's 5 questions. All we got to do is get you to 5 questions. You have 3 helpers. You can ask the group here. You can ask the host to help you. You can ask the chat to help you. And then there's a 50-50. So we get all 5 of those questions right, you get a $50. So what is it you want to play for? The bar bill, or you just want to go for the gift card?
Let's go for the gift card.
All right. So give me a number between 1 and 6.
4.
All right, 4. I'm going to be bringing up the questions here.
Are you related to Tom, Mel?
I am. That's my brother.
Oh,
yes,
very nice.
I love it.
Awesome.
I love it.
Cool. And you're Kylan was there he is, the star. my vote to win the ugly sweater contest, by the way.
He's here.
So,
oh man, he's super cute. Super cute.
Thank you.
Yes.
I thought he was going to pull it out for a second there. And that was a good move on your part, putting that cute little boy with the sweater on. Let me see here. Let me present. Let's see here. Share the screen. And let's go over here. There we go. All right. Who wants to be a millionaire? We have 5 questions. Of course, what would it be without some sounds of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Let's play.
Oh yeah.
Yes, let's go. Mel, I mean, we found one of our hosts had never watched Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Have you ever watched that show?
Of course I have.
All right. I mean, what's Mikey got going on, Tom?
Dude, I was like shocked. I'm like, dude, where have you hiding under a rock? Who was that? That was one of the most popular shows for a minute. Like, I'm
Regis
surprised.
Philbin.
Yes, exactly. And then
I know.
And then after Regis, they have other people doing it. They continued it. They might probably still have it going on, right? All right.
I'm not sure, but Regis was the best, though. When Regis was there, that was when the show was on top.
All right, Mal, here we go with your first question. Since this is ultimately a football show, in Christmas Vacation, what team do the Griswolds cheer for? A, the Buffalo Bills, B, the Green Bay Packers, C, the Minnesota Vikings. I got to bring this up. Sorry. There we go. I did my job better. There's the question. And so C's the Minnesota Vikings, D the Chicago Bears. So remember, if you can ask the host, you can ask the channel, or you can do a 50-50 where we remove 2 of the answers for you.
So I've actually, believe it or not, never seen Christmas Vacation. Such a
Okay.
Such a shame.
Homework for tonight. You're
But I
gonna
Yes,
feel like it's such
you
an
have
opposite.
to watch it.
So you're gonna ask which lifeline you gonna use?
I'm going to ask the host.
All right. So, Jake, any thoughts? I mean, you've been talking about this show.
That's an easy one. It's
I know
very
the answer.
easy,
Should I just tell her the answer? I mean, is this all right?
Well, yeah. So she's reaching out to a lifeline. We're one of the lifelines, and if you know the answer, give it to her.
Well, in a perfect universe, it'd be the Buffalo Bills, but unfortunately, it is the Chicago Bears.
I thought.
All right. So, are you going to go
Okay.
with the host, Mel?
The Chicago Bears.
All right. Let's see let's see here. This is the right one. Let's go. Got to do the sound at the right time.
The Bears.
The Bears.
There we go. All right.
Nice.
Question number 2, Mel. In A Christmas Story, what does Aunt Clara get Ralphie for Christmas? Bunny pajamas, drums, a BB gun, nothing.
Okay, I know this one. I'm going to go with A, Buddy Pajamas.
All right. I love that you don't have to use a lifeline. Let's see here. Final answer, Mel?
Final answer.
All right. Here we go. Answer is Bunny pajamas. There we go. Correct answer. That's the sound for the correct answer. Beautiful, Mel. All right. We're through 2. We got 3 more to go. You still have 2 lifelines. Let's go. Question number 3. What Christmas movie is the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time? Elf, The Grinch, Home Alone, or Die Hard?
I'm going to save my lifeline. I'm going to say C, Home Alone.
Wow, I love it, Mel. Final answer?
Final answer.
There we go. Home Alone, Mel. You knew it. Beautiful. Yes. All right. I'm loving our odds here. I'm loving our odds. Hey, let's go.
There we go. Mel, bring in the
Yes.
energy. Yes.
Love it. Love it. By the way, get in the queue, folks. We need more people after Mel. Here we go. Question number 4. All right. In Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, my favorite Christmas cartoon to watch, animation, they call it to be fancy. Who is Rudolph's father? A, Dasher, B, Prancer, C, Donner, D, Comet.
I know this one, actually. Just watch this.
Okay. So Kylan says Donner. So we're going to go with C, Donner. Final answer.
All right, let me just check something real quick. Give me 1 sec. So, did he just watch Rudolph? Is that one of his favorites?
Yes, it is.
All right, I love it. Let's see here. Oh, I got to bring this up over here. So, give me a sec. And what did is his name? What did you say his name was? Kylie? Kylan? Kylan. What does Kylan want? Did he see Santa by any chance?
He did.
All right, cool. Let's see here. Father. Hold on 1 sec.
The suspense is absolutely killing me.
I know. All right, who did you say?
C, Donner.
All right, I'm just double checking because we want Mel and Kylan to win here. So let's go. Answer is C, Donner. There we go.
Good job, Kylan. You got it, brother.
You have 2 lifelines left. Here we go. Good job, Kylan. Good job. All right. What is Bad Santa's profession in Bad Santa? A, mall Santa, B, a cashier, C, a waiter, or D, he's unemployed. Now you could use both lifelines. You could actually use the 50-50, take away 2, and then we could ask the chat. So you got lots of options here.
Okay, so I think I know the answer. I've never actually seen Bad Santa, but let's go with the 50-50.
All right. The 2 options for you, we're going to remove waiter and unemployed. So your 2 choices left now are mall Santa and cashier.
Mall Santa.
Mall Santa? Final answer?
Final answer.
All right, Mel, here we go. Let's take a look. Yes, we have a winner. Beautiful. Mel, fantastic job. Oh, my goodness. That's not easy to do.
Thank you.
Love it. $50 gift card coming your way. By the way, we're throwing in, let's show some Dawson Knox sign merch. Now, let's
absolutely.
Let's ask Kylan, would he prefer a used glove from Dawson Knox that's autographed, or would he prefer 2 little signs that are autographed by Dawson Knox? We'll show you. There's the glove.
The glove or signs from
Game worn. Or
the glove.
Oh, he's like,
he
don't
already
even have to
knows.
show me.
That was a smart choice, my friend. Very smart choice.
And it does come with a certificate of authenticity too. So
nice.
pretty awesome. All right. The glove it
$50
is.
gift card. And
Thank you all, and Merry Christmas, Cartel and family. Love
yes, you too. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys. Thank you, Mel. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Kylan,
Yeah.
good stuff, man. Hey, I voted for you, by the way, for your sweater. You did a great job.
I gotta ask Kylan one question. Did they make you? Were you happy to do the picture? Did they make you put that sweater on, or were you like, no, I don't want to do this picture, Mom?
Were you happy? Did I make it?
He was happy. All right.
He was happy.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you and congratulations. Jake is in Buffalo, so
Yeah, I could drop it off to you guys
we'll
if you'd
get
like.
you get you that.
I'm in Hamburg, so I'm not terribly far. So
The gift card
I'll
will
connect
take a
with
little
Tom
longer.
or you or whoever, and
Yeah. She wants the gift card. You didn't want the barbell, right? You wanted the $50 gift card.
Sure.
Your option.
Got it. Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
All right.
All right.
Got it. Thank you, Mel.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, Mel.
Merry
Take care,
Christmas.
guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
All right. I love it. Let me move that out of the way. All right. Do we got anyone else brave enough? Do we got anyone?
So
Come on,
first
folks.
off, we got Tom and his sister, both with big wins tonight. That family is on a heater right now. Do we have anyone else?
I'm wondering where my family is. My sister's pretty good at stuff. Where you at, sis?
Brian Label's in the chat here. By the way,
Oh,
Brian Label,
Brian.
Notre Dame, alma mater. He looks like a smart man. He seems very punctuated when he talks. Punctual. What's the? I don't even know what the right word is. Not a Notre Dame guy, clearly. Regis Philbin did not know that he went to Notre Dame. That's pretty interesting. Good stuff. And he said Die Hard. He thought it was Die Hard for highest grossing. By the way, controversial. Is it a Christmas movie?
Oh,
No.
so Keith says he'll fight anyone who says it's not. So Keith, again, come up with these questions. And all right, we got me.
Bruce
baby,
Willis says
who's
it's
the starter?
not, so I go with what he
He's
says.
starting it, so yeah.
Right.
Have another eggnog, Jake.
Right way ahead of you, man.
Steph.
I'm right on board with that for sure.
All you got to do, Michelle, is go into the description of the show one more time. I added it, and it says, click here to join the link. Click on that on your phone, and it should bring you right up. It should bring you right into the green room. We got lots of good food out there, by the way. We got some pizza. We got some wings, beef on whack back there. Come on into the green room and enjoy yourself with some good food from Buffalo. Stefan, this is perfect for you. This barbell one, you're local. You get into Buffalo often. Come on, where are you at? Bring it for the kids. You said the kids were watching. Let's go.
I should have brought some barbell wings onto the show here, Mike. I had an opportunity to do so, although I just had it the other day. But that is something I feel like I could eat every day and not get sick of it. So shame on me for not doing so. Promoting barbell, not even having the wings to really show the people what they're missing. That's not a good look.
Come on, we got two more gifts to give away. We got some $50 gift certificates. Actually, we got, let's see, we gave it a one. We got 2 more and some signed merch. So let's go. Let's go. We're just waiting for someone brave enough. Last year we got nobody, so I'm super excited. When Mel joined us, and dude, those questions, couple of them,
Yeah.
she went straight up without any lifelines. I'm like, wow, she didn't even. I'm like, I didn't know the answer. And why I was pausing is because I'm just like looking it up. I was gonna maybe, if she had chosen the wrong one, I was gonna try to maybe swing it a little differently. Like, are you sure? Final answer. Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure? There she goes. Here's my
Michelle.
sister Michelle joining. All right, from Apple Valley, California, my young sister Michelle Purdy. Michelle, how you doing?
Hello.
Hey, where's Curtis and where's the kiddos? Can you hear us okay? Where's
I'm good. How are you, bro?
Good. Can you hear us okay? You might wanna lower.
Sandra is trying to hide from you.
That's all right. You might want to lower the volume on the
and
TV.
Curtis is right there.
Hey, Curtis.
We'll and Nick is in his bedroom.
All right. Well, get Nick out here. He should be watching the show. What the heck, man? All right. So turn the TV down a little bit because you're going to get an echo. You're going to hear it on your phone before you'll hear it in the background. So she can't hear it on the phone. Can't hear it on the phone? I can hear the delay. Can't hear us? Technical difficulties. Seriously. What's up?
No, she's frozen. Oh, no.
Here. I'm back again.
Can you hear us?
What's up, you guys?
Can you hear us? I don't think she can hear us.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right, let's get into it. So, Michelle, this is going to be for a $50 gift card and a Dawson Knox signed merch. And you should take that. I know you're a Bills fan, but you got a dad not too far from you who loves the Bills. So let's go. I need you to choose between 1 and 6. 4 is not an option anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 5, or 6.
3.
All right, let's bring up 3 here. Remember, you have 3 lifelines. You have Ask the Host, Ask the Channel, and a 50-50.
Okay.
All right, so let's do this here. Here we go. Let me share this. Share the screen. There we go. Let's see if we can get 2 for 2 with the winners. There we go. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Me.
Let's play. All right. Question number 1. Ooh, in a Charlie Brown Christmas, who played the Christmas Queen in the school play? Lucy, Sally, Peppermint Patty, or Charlie Brown?
I think it's A, Lucy.
You think it's Lucy?
I think so.
All right. Remember.
No, I know. I think it's Lucy.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
All right.
The answer is Lucy. It is. Great job.
Yeah.
Beautiful, sis. All right. Let's roll to the next one here. Question number 2. In Home Alone 2, what gift was given to Kevin by the owner of the toy store?
Now that one I definitely know.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's B, 2 turtle doves.
Wow. Final answer?
Yes, final answer.
Wow, I love your bravery. Let's go.
All right.
2 turtle
Great
doves.
job.
Yes. You have all your lifelines left. Let me play that. Let me play that song. Let me play that. That's great. Love that. Love that. It's so dramatic. All right. Let's move on to question number 3.
Okay.
Wow. Oh my goodness. This is a long one. So in the 1970s stop motion television film Santa Claus is Coming to Town, what is the nickname of the ruler of Sombertown and the man who ultimately imprisons Santa Claus for bringing presents to the village? Mayor McMeany, King Henry the Callous, Lord Van Den Cruel, the Burgermeister Meisterburger. Wow, what a name there.
Let's do 50-50.
All right, hold on here. Hold on. Let me give you your 50-50. All right. So we're going to remove Mayor McMeany and King Henry the Callous. So your options are Lord Van Den Cruel and the Burgermeister Meisterburger. Man, say that quickly. Now remember, you still have Ask the Host and the channel.
Curtis is saying C, the Lord, the one with this says Lord God. Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Go with what my husband says. Yes, C.
Are you sure that's your final answer?
Yeah, if he gets it wrong, then he can sleep on the couch.
What?
I said if he gets it wrong, he can sleep on the couch tonight.
All righty here. I'm going to ask you one last chance.
I'm good.
Final answer.
Goes out to my boy Curtis.
Curtis? All right, there we go. Answer is... the Burgermeister.
The Burgermeister Meisterburger. Come on.
Well, Michelle,
no.
Curtis.
Curtis.
I tried to give you all the hints in the world. My family, I asked you 3 times, are you absolutely sure? Hint, hint, hint.
But I haven't, so I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. Curtis sleeping on the couch. My goodness, buddy.
Never listen to your husband.
How
That's the first
could
time
you,
and only time
Curtis?
I'll ever say that.
How could you?
I don't know.
Shame,
All right.
shame.
All right, Michelle. So thank you for joining. We need to get the next contestant on the show.
Bye, you guys.
Thanks,
you.
Michelle. See you guys Sunday. Love you.
Love you too.
Oh, man, I tried. So I was saying I had to look at the
You
answer.
did everything in your power without telling her.
I don't know if she could have seen me winking, but I should have winked a little bit more. Hey, sis. I should have texted her. I'm gonna get a lot of backlash from that, guys. I'm just saying. They're gonna come here on Sunday. They're gonna be like, Mike, you couldn't send me a text? Seriously? No, we got to keep this fair on the up and up. All right, guys, who's next? Come on, Brian, join us. Brian's great with a lot of the stuff, and
Brian would crush this.
He would. We got 4 more options, 4 more trivia groups. So let's go. So we got to remember this guy. She took, which one did she take? Number 4 and 3 have been taken off the board. Who's next? I saw Brett. Brett, I have no problem if you join. Come on, my friend. Let's get something for you and Hannah, the newlyweds. Come on, join us. Brian Label. Come on, you got the little kids, $50 gift card, or you can opt for the $50 bar bill card. I mean, come on. I'll do the lady one. What's that mean? If no one joins, I'll do the last one. That's the lady one. What?
Sean, what does your search history look like, young man? That auto corrects to lady.
No, that's that was Sean. Yeah. All right, good stuff here, guys. I mean, this has been a blast. I thought she didn't even use her. She had lifelines. That's what I'm saying.
I know.
You had lifelines. For kicks while we're waiting.
Poor Curtis, he's in trouble.
He really
He
is.
is in trouble.
Let me just for fun while we're waiting for somebody. Let me bring it back up and we'll finish it out and see if you guys would have known it.
I didn't even know the answer to that. I'll be honest with
That
you.
one I did.
I've never seen that and I have no idea what that's about.
Oh man, it's a classic. I've been watching I have the benefit here because I have been watching literally every Christmas cartoon, movie, etc. on God's green earth because of the little one. She wants to see it all, so got to do it right, So we literally just watched that one and Rudolph.
I haven't watched this either.
All right, question number 4. In It's a Wonderful Life, what's the name of the angel who wants to get his wings? Tommy or Jake, that's for you.
I have no idea.
I have seen It's a Wonderful Life. It's been a minute. Is it Clarence or Clement? I don't know. Actually, you got me on this one.
All right, let's go to
This is the one I don't really know, and I should because that's a classic. You look up top 100 Christmas movies. This is right on the list.
Which one did you
Usually
say?
one or two.
What was the answer? Clarence?
I said it was C or D. Yeah.
Oh, you can't say C. Or you got to pick one.
All right, let's go with Clement.
All right, let's go with Clements D. Final answer. Here we go. See, Clarence. Oh, you changed your
went with my
mind. Shouldn't change your mind. All right. Question 5 was, how many ghosts ultimately visit Ebenezer Scrooge?
3.
1, 2, 3, or 4? 3?
Past, present, future. Right?
Here we go.
I think you're right. 3.
4. Yes, I'm counting.
Well, that's a trick
Jacob.
question.
That is a trick question.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, man. All right. Let's see how fun it is, folks. It's that easy. Here we go. All right, Brett, bring it up. I would like to see. Bring Hannah over. Let's get Hannah.
Let's get Hannah. Is she there, Brett?
Bring her next to you, man. Let's have her help you. Hold on. Let me bring him on.
She doesn't want to go on cam.
This.
She's not a
cam person.
What's up, guys?
Camera shy. What's up, brother?
Unfortunately, Hannah has an event that she's doing right now, so she's doing it at a cookie party. So it's just wrapping up right now. I was hoping to get her on, but she was praying that she won the ugly sweater contest. Unfortunately, she didn't. I got to give the props to Tom. He won it. It's great for him. But she was calling. She said it on it or off air. She was saying that it might be rigged. She was concerned about
that. Controversy.
Sounds like a Bills fan to me.
That's how Bills Mafia does it. You got to start a controversy, and then it's got to be a chugging contest after that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So
it's a classic, Brian.
Brett,
That's on me.
Her sweater was actually not ugly. It was kind of cool and pretty. I mean, Tom won because, let's be honest, of the 5, his was the ugliest. I mean, it was plain. Yeah. It wasn't much. It was old school. Right. It was old school graphics. What was the game he had on that? I can't. I'm trying to think.
Galaga.
Galaga, yeah.
Galaga,
which fits his name that he uses right in the Discord. So yeah, it was the ugliest. So Hannah, by the way, she got my vote. So hopefully I'm on her good side. She did get my vote. She got bonus points. She got bonus points for having the paper with the date, but so did Tom. But Brett, are you ready for a chance to win $50 gift card?
I am always ready for $50. But here's what I'm going to do, though, Mike, real quick. I want you to know this. Whatever I get, if I do get something, it's going to go back into a pot, and it's going to be donated back to the channel. So no matter what I get, I'm donating it back, and it's going to go.
You are the man, brother.
I'm going to put it back on my channel, and I will give it out to somebody else because you know what? I'm not taking anything from you guys. You guys are doing a wonderful thing. It's going to go back to you guys no matter what. So actually, Hannah just got done with her her event, so maybe I can get her on the air. Let's see. It's trivia. You want to go on?
It's trivia. I think the both of you together.
You heard her.
All
right.
You said she'd go on.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
I just gotta get.
Is she wearing a sweater, a Christmas sweater?
She's not, but she's wearing a Christmas shirt.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
So you got Hannah here now. This is
Hannah.
Been able to get Hannah on the show.
Hi.
Right, love it. Hannah, I mean, we were just talking about your sweater. It was fantastic. I voted for you. Just know that.
It was awesome.
It wasn't ugly. It was pretty. I don't know. I mean, it was kind of cool. So we had to go with the ugly one. But now here's your chance. Redemption. Are you two ready?
We're ready.
All right. So I need you guys to choose number 1, 2, 5, or 6.
We'll do 5.
Sure.
We'll do 5.
All right, 5. Let me get the number 5 here. Here we go.
Hopefully it's sports related.
Nothing. It's all Christmas stuff.
All Christmas. Oh,
so,
it's gonna be perfect for her.
So remember, it's 5 questions. You got to get 5 right, and then you win. You have help. 3 lifelines. You can ask the host, you can ask the channel, or you can give a 50-50 where we remove 2 of the answers. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right, let's go. For the newlyweds, let's bring this one up. All right, question number 1. In Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, please tell me you guys have watched that recently with some nieces or nephews. What is the name of the prospector? Yosemite Jim, Jerry Prospectus, Yukon Cornelius, or Cactus Jack?
She's saying C, Yukon Cornelius.
All right, final answer, guys.
Final answer.
All right, I love it. Not using the lifeline. I feel pretty good about this one too, because like I said earlier, it's one of my favorite movies. And if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be mad at myself. Here we go. The answer is Yukon Cornelius. Yes, let's go. All right, question number 2.
The greatest prospector in the North, Yukon Cornelius.
It was fantastic. I mean, you could have did a whole, I mean, I think he did, but you could have did about 10, 15 questions from that show.
Oh,
All right. In the year, I love this one. Come on, you guys got to get this one. And that thing, all right, here we go. In the year without Santa Claus, what are the names of Mother Nature's sons? A, Freeze and Toasty, B, Snowy and Fireball, C, Frosty and Smoky, or D, Snow Miser and Heat Miser.
Do you have any idea, honey? Or do you need to use a lifeline?
Might need to use a lifeline here.
We're going to use a lifeline. We're going to go 50-50 on this
50-50. Okay. We're going to take away B and C. So your options are D and A. Freezy and Toasty or Snow Miser and Heat Miser?
D. Let's go D.
We're going to go D.
All right. If you all remember, like Jake, if you remember the show, did you see this? I know it's before your time.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
one of
I
my favorite-
have seen it.
Tommy,
Yeah.
have you seen this one?
No idea.
Tommy's got to
He's
go on a
Mr.
marathon.
I'm gonna sing the song
starting
with you.
today.
He's Mr. Heat Miser. He's Mr. Sun. Let's go. Snow Miser and Heat Miser. Beautiful job, Hannah.
Down.
Great
There you
job.
go. There you
Only
go.
had to use the
Newlyweds holding
50-50.
down the fort now.
Yes, let's go.
You guys are crushing it.
You guys got to watch that show.
Shallow over here making an appearance too. She's trying to get on board. Digging
Bring her up.
Jake, Jake, you got to watch that show. Any of you. It's got the song Snow Miser and Heat Miser. They both do their little singing. And
Yes.
Heat Miser and Snow Miser, they both have their different versions. But Mrs. Claus comes to town, and I think they needed it to snow where Heat Miser was in control of, in an area where it doesn't snow. And Heat Miser was reluctant, so they were trying to work things out. Mrs. Claus was to allow it to snow so Santa could make the trip. Something like that. Something like that. But you got to watch it. The 2 songs are fantastic. All right. Here we go. Question number 3. Oh boy, this one, Hannah's got this one. I know she does. Let's go. Give him the dramatic effect here. In Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what did Hermie the elf want to be? A dentist? A lawyer? The greatest toy maker? Or Santa Claus himself?
A dentist.
Oh, Jake, have you seen this? Come on.
Oh
tell
my
me you've
gosh, I
seen
just
this.
watched this. I
All
watched
right.
this probably maybe an hour before the show. So yeah.
Tommy, how you feeling about their answer?
I
Tommy's
don't know.
like,
I don't know.
I'm gonna give you my Prime login. You can watch I got all of them on there, so you can watch all of them.
Tommy, you got to
All
watch
day.
a lot of movies now, man.
Yes.
You got to get back into the Christmas spirit, man. You're on. We got. To
I
talk
got my
Santa.
I got my certain list, man. Elf, you know,
Hey, listen.
Christmas Vacation.
I'll tell you this: I've never met anybody other than Hannah who has a elf poster up in her room.
Nice.
365 days of the year.
Wow.
Wow.
You know
love
what?
it.
I love that, Hannah. I aspire to be a lot like Buddy, and I have tried the spaghetti and maple syrup, and I gotta say, it's not that bad.
Really?
It's really not. But I'll eat
Give
pretty
me-
much anything.
Hey,
I'll be right back, guys.
all right. Look at
All right,
Jake.
Tommy.
I mean, I feel like that's an answer to one of the questions that might be out there. Let's let's go. So the answer to
Foreshadowing.
question number 3. You said A, dentist, your final answer. And the answer is A, dentist. Yes, let's go. All right, guys. I love it. Let's go. Question number 4. Moving on. Remember, you have 2 lifelines. Ask the chat, and I hope there's people out in the chat still. I still see some numbers out there. I know it's getting late.
Brian's still following along there.
Yeah, I
Your
see it, I
dad
see
has
it.
joined us. Stefan's
Yeah,
still
but-
out there too.
All right, cool. He's my dad says I haven't watched any of these either. Come on, Dad. We used to watch it with
Really?
you when I was a kid. He'd be home at my grandparents, and we'd have Rudolph on the TV. Come on, Dad. I know you can
Oh, they're
remember
classics.
that. Let's
Yeah.
go. Question number 4. Ooh, okay. Who was the coach of the reindeer games in Rudolph? By the way, bullying was a thing in Rudolph. Did you see how bad he was treated?
Oh,
Made
yeah.
fun of that little red-nosed reindeer. But here we go. Donner, Blitzen, Cupid, comment. Who was the coach of the reindeer games? Remember, you got 2 lifelines, channel and the host.
I need a 50-50 on this one.
She needs help on this one. So
You've already used your 50-50, so that one's out the door.
We're going to ask the host.
Okay.
Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm pretty sure that this is still Donner.
Still Donner.
Yeah, I'm going off of our other quiz.
Oh.
Who was Rudolph's dad?
Donner was his dad.
Yeah.
But
I thought he was also the coach.
But he
no?
wasn't his coach, sir. He wasn't his coach.
Well, there you go. There you go.
I mean,
all right,
my
Mike, I'm
goodness.
gonna leave this one to you. Here I am. You know, I just watched the movie.
Even the coach gave Rudolph's dad some slack or some flack. He's like,
"That's right.
You should be embarrassed of yourself." Like he had any choice that Rudolph was born with a red nose. My answer for you two is, I would say, lock it in at D. Comet.
I was thinking Comet. I really was.
Choice. Son of a gun. My bad, guys.
I'm gonna go D. Comet then.
All right, here we go. Answer is D. Comet. Beautiful.
Love it. I don't know why I said Donner there.
I don't know either, but hey, we got it right, guys.
Terrible.
You have asked the chat. The chat is there. The chat is there for this final answer for you to win $50. I would love the newlywed to win this. Get that back from that ugly sweater contest, which was a tragedy. I think Brett was asked saying that you thought it might have been rigged. Huh, Hannah, I think that was more Brett saying that.
Is that more me?
Yeah,
is that
I
me?
think so.
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
think that was
This is a more recent, I would hope. And Hannah's a fan of this one. I love this movie. Who's the name of the ghost? And you guys own a dog. Who's the name of the ghost dog that accompanies Jack in A Nightmare Before Christmas?
The name of the ghost dog who accompanies Jack in A Nightmare.
Jack, Ghost, Spooky, or Zero? I mean, you have the channel. I would maybe ask the channel for a little help just to make sure you're locked in.
For sure. I'm going to trust Brian Label on this one. And
Brian.
This guy Brian could probably go on Jeopardy and win it all.
Oh, yeah.
I really think he could probably do it. Notre Dame guy, I mean, he knows. He's just
Listen,
good.
I'm going to say,
you already know.
I'm going to signal the same thing that you're saying, Jake. And I'm going to say that Brian Label is going to become the next Ken Jennings and take it all the way to the $1 million and go on Jeopardy for sure. So I love it. I'm going to trust the channel on this one and wait a couple seconds for Brian Label to come up and give us the answer to lock in the $50.
Let's
Tommy, your
see.
dog is hilarious.
We got Stefan coming in. Stefan coming in with 0. Tommy with opening the package of crackers nice and loud for all of us to share with us. He's like, can you be, all you got to do is mute that mic, Tommy.
Tommy's been on for 3 hours, and I'm surprised that this is the first time I think I've seen him eat so far.
4 with my other podcast.
That's true.
That's true. Holy smokes.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
all right.
Ryan, are you gonna come in with a comment?
Well, we got
Thank you,
Stefan coming in with 0 is his name, D.
Brian's
Brian
saying 0
follows
too.
up.
So we got 2 on 0. So
Let's go with D.
we're gonna go with D0.
All right, let's go. Any answers? Final answer?
Final answer.
Here we go. D0. Yes, congratulations. The newlywed couple gets the big win, $50. And dude, show them the sign. They get a Dawson Knox. You at least want that, Brett. I know you're gonna, give back the gift or whatever, the prize, but you get one of these signs, my friend, blue or white. And Dawson signed it.
We're gonna go blue.
All right.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
So it's yours, baby.
The last time I went up to Buffalo, Hannah wasn't with me though, but I went up to Buffalo and we went to Batavia Downs and they had it was the Legends of Stars tour that they were doing and they signed autographs. I was actually right around the corner from where Dawson was signing, and I ended up going with Greg Rousseau. And
wow!
He ended up signing, but I also saw Boogie Basham when he was there, and Boogie had like maybe one person in his line. Greg Rousseau had a line that was probably the longest, and then at that time, Dawson Knox was injured, so he wasn't signing autographs. He was just handing out autographs. So it's honestly one of the ones that Hannah wanted me to get. So for sure, she'll be happy about that.
Awesome.
I love it.
Well, I want to say to you two, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a fantastic holiday, the both of you. Congratulations again on recently getting married, and now you're building new memories. So have a great time, guys, and thanks for being brave enough. Hannah, first time we saw you get on mic or get on camera with Brett. We've been asking for it.
I promise she's real, guys. I mean, I know you probably didn't think she was real. You know, she might have been an imaginary friend or something like that I was marrying, but for sure, she is real. Okay, I'll promise you that.
No,
Brett pulling a Manti Te'o on us.
For sure.
I knew she was real when you did a show with her. Remember, you used to do your what'd you call it? You had her.
That
on
was
there.
awesome. Sunday sit down. By the way, trademarked by Go Bills Podcast.
That's right.
Yes, awesome. So there you go. Santa Claus donated $775. Are you kidding me?
Smokes.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
What? I'm bringing it up. Sorry, we're probably both jumping at that. $775. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Santa Claus. Thank you so much. And Brett and Hannah, thank you because you came on and extended the show. We got the donation from Santa Claus. So thank you so much. So donation tracker, what's our official number? Are we right at the 5K?
I believe you just beat the total, guys. So I think you're just over the mark.
That's amazing.
Woo.
Holy smokes.
Wow.
Santa Claus.
Checking it right now.
If
You made
it's
it,
real.
guys. You got to 102%, $5,100 on the mark.
Nice.
Wow.
And remember, a little more
Congratulations
because
for
we got all
hitting
the super chats go.
Oh,
as
that's
well.
right. The super chats.
So
yeah.
I think we had about 89 or something. I think the donation tracker was tracking that.
Yep.
So oh my God, dude, we came in this show at 3,000
3,100.
3,100.
Actually, before the show, you guys were at you were at like maybe $3,000, and then right before the show started, Hannah and I put a donation in, and then my dad ended up putting a donation in a couple minutes into the show. So that was my dad that put the donation in.
Yeah,
I love that, man. From your account, right? From
my account. Oh, he's for sure. He was pissed off with that comment. But no, I want you guys to know that was from my dad. He wanted to make sure that he always told me that no matter what, he wanted me to follow my dreams. And one of my dreams was to become a sportscaster and be on shows and do stuff like this where we do donations and fundraisers and stuff like that. And to be able to do this not only with you guys and to be able to just live out my dream is what he wanted. So we were able to do that, and I couldn't do it with 4 better men on the screen and the other ones that are behind the scenes, like Sean and I'll forget names, but Sean, Keith, Chris, everybody that we have on the channel is, incredible what you guys are doing. So I want to say thank you so much, Mike, for setting this up. You did a phenomenal job, and I know it's a lot of behind the scenes work, but you deserve a shout out too, man, because without you, none of this would happen.
I appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate that a lot. But yeah, thank you everyone who's donated. So you two go enjoy the rest of your night. Go enjoy your Christmas Eve tomorrow. Let's watch, let's hope the Bills win tomorrow. They should win. And then we on Christmas Day can enjoy seeing the Dallas Cowboys. I'm sorry, not on Christmas Day, on Christmas Eve, right? So tomorrow's not Christmas Eve. I'm a day off. I'm sorry. But let's hope we get the win tomorrow. Then on Christmas Eve, we can enjoy seeing the Dallas Cowboys beat those Dolphins. And then look out. So my goodness, dude, this is incredible. Incredible. So thank you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas,
Hannah and Brett. Hannah, I hope we get to see you soon again in the near future.
For sure.
Because the two of you are a beautiful, beautiful couple.
Thank you, guys.
Take care.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Love you guys. Merry Christmas.
Love you guys. Merry Christmas.
We got the Irish Bills Mafia Trev. I mean, he's working right now. He's like, I think he's 4 hours ahead of your time. And in the East Coast, it's 11:24. My goodness. And on his time, he's like 3:30 in the morning. So, Trev, we appreciate you. A lot of support. I know you donated as well. Oh, my goodness.
That's unbelievable. I mean, that's just wow.
I'm just floored, guys. Just floored.
Yeah.
So, listen. Let's see. We've had the Ugly Sweater, $50. We had Mel B win 50, and then we just had Hannah and Brett. I feel like a lot of folks are close to their babies right now, so they can't talk, or they got to be quiet in the house because it's pretty late. We have one more to give away, and I guess, I mean, we could get creative here, guys. I mean, we could pick someone from the channel that we're gonna play for you two, or someone else join us here in the next few minutes. I'd love to give away one more $50 gift card. Red, White, and Bills, you said you were interested.
Sean, come on, brother.
Opportunity.
There you go.
Let's do it, baby.
Come on, Sean.
He's been lurking in the chat.
Yeah, exactly. No one deserves it more. Let's go.
No rest
So we'll
for the
wait a
wicked.
few minutes. So, Tommy, I just want to say again from Mafia Sports Report, thank you so much for joining us tonight, man. It meant a lot. You definitely brought a lot of your viewers over. Your viewers showed up big, donating early and often. Really appreciate you and Mikey coming out and hanging out with us. I know you're tired, man. It's 11:30. You said it yourself. You've been 4.5 hours now on straight streaming. Oh my God. Let's go.
No doubt, man.
We appreciate you, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
Everything you do. I know you come on the Red, White, and Ruthless as well. You've come on our show before, too. Really, it's awesome, man. We appreciate the help with collaboration and bringing your viewers over. And it means a lot. And you're awesome, man. Like, you bring energy. You get me fired up, too. It's great. It's just great. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys, man. Like I said, man, it's a good community we're in, man. Not everyone... Obviously, not everyone's going to always agree, but we all can agree on a few things. And what we're doing tonight, we can agree is a great cause, and I was more than happy to do it.
Really appreciate that. And then Stefan, I don't like crazy score predictions, but I got one. 37-9. Kyan Allen comes in shortly after the half.
Damn. So we're putting up maybe 30 at halftime, is what you're telling me, Stefan. Crazy.
Let's hope that's true.
So.
Let's hope. Just a reminder the channel, the Red, White, and Ruthless show will be a post-game show tomorrow.
All right, boys. We need that because Mike and I will not be doing a post-game. So thank you, boys, for taking care of that. We appreciate you guys.
All right.
Sean said his computer died. He's coming.
Let's see. I always say you got to plug in that computer.
Yeah.
Yep.
There it is. Sean's the one guy that has happened to. It's happened to him a couple times. I think it happened to you, Jake, at least once.
It did. Actually, I'll say this. It was during one of our shows. It happened like 2 times in a row, I think. And then a couple times where I wasn't able to get Wi-Fi, and it was not good. So,
dude, can you believe? I can't get over that we hit our goal. Yeah. And Santa Claus coming in at the end with a $775 donation. We had a $500 donation from Ryan earlier. Oh my God, all your donations, like I said, no amount is too small, whether it's $5, $775. Thank you so much. We can't tell you enough how much that means to us.
So you guys are talking about see, I have a desktop, but what's funny is real quick. On Mondays, we still do it, but we used to go live on somebody else's StreamYard for fan base, and Mikey doesn't have controls. Only I do. So I lost power right while we're on live. So Mikey was on with no way to end the show.
Oh no.
He said keep going.
And I couldn't do anything for him. I had no and Mikey didn't know anybody to like, and finally he found Justice from Fanbase, but like the thing just kept going and going and going. Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, dude.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that's the only time it's ever happened to me. And there was nothing I could do. You lose power, you're screwed. There's nothing you can do. Unless you got a laptop, but even then, you got no internet. So you're done.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Wow.
So let's bring on the coolest man
There he is,
around,
baby.
Mr. Sean Kula. He was on earlier telling us about his favorite holiday memory. So Sean, are you ready for this? You're going to finish out the show right now, buddy, and we need a win. I do not want you leaving the show like my family did. My sister got on here and failed. And,
well, I'm going to be honest. I haven't watched a Christmas movie in about a decade, so
so you're gonna need some help. You're gonna need some help.
All right, brother.
All right, well, you have three
I couldn't
lifelines.
leave it to
Three lifelines.
one thing to go, so I got to give it a
All
try.
right, I forget. I know 3 and 4 were taken. Do you remember what Hannah and Brett took?
They took
5. Somebody took 5, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3, 4, and 5 are off. I need you to pick 1 or 6, Sean.
Let's go with 1, baby.
Go with number 1. All right, let's go. Let me pull this up. Over
how about
I know for sure. I don't want to get eliminated on the first one, so I'm going to use the lifeline on the first one for sure. Probably.
Well, I mean, you saw how that went on the last one, and I was
All
good
right.
in the first couple of rounds, but now it's
Don't worry. Between the 3 of us, I think we can get you if you come to us. But you also have the channel, and then you have a 50-50 where we remove 2 of the answers. All right, let me bring this up here. Let me share this, and we'll get the show going. I can already hear my wife. She's probably watching. She's
nervous.
like, told me 3 hours, hour 3.5. Here we go. All right, don't be nervous, my friend. Don't be nervous. You got some assistance. Let's present this thing. And here we go. Who wants to be a millionaire? Let's play. There we go. Love the drama. Let's go. Question number 1, Sean. Come on, you gotta know this.
You
one.
gotta know this.
And How the Grinch Stole Christmas. What was the name of the little girl who caught the Grinch in the act? Mary Roo Who, Cindy Lou Who, Betty Sue Who, Honey Boo Boo Who.
I definitely know this one. It's B.
B. Final answer, sir.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's go. B. Cindy Lou Who.
There
Yes,
you
let's
go.
go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, channel. No helping unless he goes to the channel.
I'll
now.
put it
Come
on the
now.
private chat
Come
so
on,
I
put
can't
it
see
on the
nothing.
private. Let's go.
Oh, there we go.
Let's go.
Sean's
We want him to
veteran.
win.
He's a
Let's
veteran.
go. Question number 2. And you still have your 3 lifelines.
Ooh.
Okay. This one, I mean, I got to give Keith some heat on this one. Are you freaking kidding me? Keith, come on now. What is the name
That's
of the
pretty
building?
good, Keith.
I'm gonna be
Terrorized.
honest. I never watched
this
Hans
is
Gruber and
this
Die
is
Hard.
easy.
You got this one, Tommy?
I've never seen
Absolutely.
This
I've
is
never
one of
seen Die
Tommy's on
Hard,
this list.
so
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to refer to Tommy here because I've never seen Die Hard.
Well, let's think about it. Do you think it makes sense? I guess Tommy's got it nailed. And then he would still have 2 of his lifelines. All right, Tommy, he's going to you. What do you
trust
think
you,
it is,
buddy.
sir?
C. The Nakatomi Plaza.
Pretty
Really?
confident with that.
How do you know that, Tommy?
Yes. Because that
Is it bad I
is a
haven't
great
seen
movie.
Die Hard?
It's
By the
a
way,
great
Die
movie.
Hard is a great movie. Fantastic. And all right, let's go. Answer is C.
Yes.
Boom. Yes. 2 for 2, baby.
right.
2 for 2. Let's go.
There you go.
Some drama
I
rolling
gotta get
here.
3 more, and I got 2 lifelines left.
Yes, you have
Right.
2 lifelines left. You have a 50-50 and ask the channel. Here we go. Question number 3. What moniker do the burglars in Home Alone give themselves? So what name do the burglars in Home Alone give themselves? The Sticky Bandits, the Smelly Bandits, the Sneaky Bandits, or the Wet Bandits?
Well, I never seen Home Alone either.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I'm gonna have to,
Highest
Wow.
grossing Christmas movie, Sean.
I have
We
to
just
go,
found
to,
it
I have
out.
to go to the chat then.
All right, we're going to the chat for this one, folks. What moniker name do the burglars and Home Alone give themselves? Let's see. Let's see. We got a D final answer coming in from Brett. If you trust him.
I don't trust Brett, so I'm gonna have to wait. Okay, Tom said D, so I'll go with D then.
Hold on here. All right, let's see. Final answer is D, you said? The
Yeah,
Wet
I'm
Bandits?
saying D.
Here we go. Boom, the Wet Bandits. They are the Sticky Bandits in the sequel. Yeah, that's
Yep.
tricky. Tom said tricky.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Dad,
See,
you
I'm
didn't see
worse
this
than
one
Tommy
either?
with Christmas movie. I'm gonna have to go on a marathon with him. I'll have to fly
You know
to
what?
Michigan.
Yep, you
We have
guys
to-
both.
My dad's coming here on
I
Sunday.
have my
I'm
certain
gonna be
ones.
playing these
Yeah.
movies for him because he's saying I didn't see it either. What the heck? It's going. All right,
All
let's
right.
go. Let's go. We are into question number 4 now. You have just one lifeline. I'm a little concerned here. In Elf, Buddy states that there are 4 main food groups. And Jake, if you were listening earlier,
I remember.
Yeah, I
Jake
kind of gave a little away. There.
gave this away, and I'm glad we brought it up. I hope you remember.
Easy peasy.
In Elf, Buddy states that there are 4 main food groups: candy, candy canes, candy corn, and A, cotton candy, B, chocolate, C, sugar cookies, D, syrup.
D.
D, final answer, sir?
Yep.
All
Syrup.
right. Did you hear that from Jake? You
Yeah,
remember
well, I watched it, but I remember he did mention the spaghetti with the syrup. So
All right.
Oh yeah.
The answer is D, syrups. And he says, I'm absolutely astounded that Buddy the Elf hasn't lost multiple toes
Hey.
due to either frostbite or diabetes.
Clap it up for Keith. These are awesome, man.
Yeah,
Great
they're good.
job.
Yes,
job.
yes.
Hopefully-
Here we go.
hopefully this last one is a
Woo.
50-50 one I can get.
You got a 50-50 on the next one. Come on, let's bring this in. Let's bring this in for Sean. Are you ready? Question number 5. Ooh, gosh. From which country is the Krampus folklore said to have originated?
That's a good movie.
I did
That's a
see
great
this,
movie.
You saw
and
it?
I'll definitely use the 50-50,
All right. Give me a second here.
and then I'll have
Give me
to.
a second.
I'll come down to
Krampus.
this.
All right. We're going to take away France and Switzerland. So your options are Germany or Poland.
Well,
Now let's talk through it a little bit. Let's talk through this, Sean.
well, I'm half Polish, so doesn't sound like something that we would do. Have a little.
I know, but I'm Polish
like
too.
that.
I'm half Polish. I'm Polish and Irish. I kind of
Yeah,
agree
well-
with you a little bit. I don't know completely.
I saw the
Wow.
scary movie of it.
Yeah, I did
I
too.
don't think they mentioned anything about. I'm just gonna go with Germany.
Here we go.
It's all coming down to this, baby. 50-50 shot.
Drama. Let's do the drama. The answer is for a $50 gift card and a Dawson Knox signed. We got a sign for you if you win this. Here we go. The answer is Germany, baby.
Nice.
Austria also would be
I was gonna say I
acceptable
actually
answer,
thought it was Austria, but yeah,
which is
that's
why it wasn't one of the options.
okay.
I thought it was gonna
Yes.
be Switzerland, so good thing it was.
Yes. All right.
For you, buddy.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll do what Brett did too with the gift card, and then I'll just take the beautiful sign to add to the memorabilia over here.
All right, boys.
Awesome.
Well,
Awesome. Thank
be
you.
asking for
We'll
your
donate
addresses
those
soon.
back to the show. So another $100 coming back to the show. So fantastic. Man, Sean, appreciate you coming on. Appreciate
Well, it's so
all
fun.
the
I'm having
people
a
out
great
here.
time listening.
Well, we're at 11:30 on the East Coast, late night. I know some of you have parties tomorrow, but let me go around the horn just for some closing thoughts before we close it out here. We'll start with our guest, Tommy. Again, thank you so much, Tommy. Closing thoughts for you, my friend.
Oh man, dude, it was a blast, man. Long show, but hey, it was well worth it. It was awesome that you guys hit your goal. Obviously going to a great cause. I hope I'll pray for him that he gets through that fight. But man, I appreciate you guys, man. It's been honestly, it's been a blessing to meet you guys. Sean, even though we butt heads a lot, dude, I think you're a good person, man, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and all you guys a Merry Christmas. And honestly, it's been a pleasure to getting to know each one of you, especially you, Mike, and Sean. We talk a lot, off camera. So, thank you so much. And Jake, hey, he's starting to become a man. Like Jake. Yeah. Come on now.
Hell
Christmas
yeah.
vacation. I mean, we're
Got
like,
nothing
I don't
left,
know.
huh?
We're like, getting that connection going. So,
Did we just become best friends?
yeah. Yep. So I appreciate you guys once again. And hey, man, tomorrow big game. We got this. Bills Mafia. We got 3 games to go. and I think we can close the show and go to the playoffs hot. So, but yeah, awesome show. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Tommy. Thanks, Tommy. So, Jake, I just want to show this real quick because it's a beautiful thing. $5,100. You know, we came into this show last year. We came in at 4,400. We were 600 away, and we exceeded it and we hit it. With this year, you know, I was worried. I mean, we came in a little over three. I think someone said 3,100. $2,000 on this show. Couldn't do it with all of you out there. My goodness, unbelievable. And man, brings a tear to my eyes. Seriously, I might have to use the Kleenex. But Jake, let me throw it to you before I have to do that. Closing thoughts from you, my friend.
Yeah, I was with you there, Mike. I wasn't sure. Like, obviously, I have faith in our channel, have faith in people, of course. But I'm like, that's a lot of money to raise in 3 hours, you know. But we got it done, and I'm so happy that it's all going. I mean, it's going to them, you know. Like, this is the best part, to help alleviate some stress in their lives. They're already going through a really hard situation, and it's going to a local family too. I mean, that's awesome. So great job. Thank you to everyone out there that donated. And again, you know, no matter what the cost or how much you put in towards this, you know, any amount of support matters, and we really do appreciate it. So awesome news. And tomorrow, let's get a big dub. Let's go into Christmas Eve feeling good about ourselves. I think the Bills are going to get a nice win tomorrow. I am betting them to cover, hammer the Bills money line, hammer them cover, and hammer Josh Allen 3+ passing TDs and coming out at halftime, according to Stephon, which I love.
Yeah. Sean, I mean, you joined us. I'm going to give you a closing thought too.
Yeah, well, this was absolutely incredible. Like I said, I was smiling the whole entire time from start to finish. You guys are all hilarious, and the music was amazing. The voices were beautiful. Everything was just you know, as magical as it could be for Christmas, and I was glad to be a part of it. And you know, as you guys were talking about the football game, when we win tomorrow, we'll have that little bit of enjoyment of being in a playoff spot until Sunday, barring if people lose or win. But we'll have that feeling like it's really happening. And you know, the Dolphins are scared. You know, the AFC in general is scared because Buffalo is coming. And I know Mike said in the beginning of the year, if we're not 7-3, come talk to him. But now, if we're not 11-6, come talk to us. And you know, because we're going to be 11-6 and we're going to make some noise. And I was thinking this would be a perfect year. We started off, we're pretty good, and then in the middle. Then doubt sets in for all of us with a little bit of hope that we could do it. Then you're like, wow, well, we're hot right now. Burrow's not there. There's a bunch of rookie quarterbacks and backup quarterbacks, and the Chiefs' offense doesn't look right. This is a Buffalo Bills Super Bowl year, baby. Let's do it.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
And also, again, congratulations on hitting that. You guys smashed that goal. Plus, there's probably at least a couple hundred in super chats too. So, absolutely,
that's true.
It.
What was it? 114 something? Let me see it. It's up here.
Yeah, somebody put that out there. Somebody's been. We'll add it all up. I want to say thank you to everybody, all the performers out there. We had so many of them this year. Fantastic. You're beautiful. Your voices are amazing. I'd like to see a tour of all of you. All of you get together and go on tour. You would sell out stadiums all across the country. Let's go. And so thank you again. Santa Claus, my goodness, making time in his busy schedule to come on our show and talk with us a little bit. Thank you so much, Santa. And then all the donors out there, thank you once again so much. We couldn't do it without you, not one bit. So thank you all. I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas, all the guys here. Love you all. And let's see, what does Santa say? He says, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And he follows that with,
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Yeah.